NJ Vitamin Plug, New Jersey Vitamin Plug, at NJ Vitamin Plug on Instagram and on Twitter. Go to the website. Learn about how to get ashwagandha, sea moss, mullein leaf, elderberry for your health. Use the code IGNORANCE10 at NJ Vitamin Plug, New Jersey Vitamin Plug. Bombs!
It only takes a little bit of white brainwash to activate the coon chip in the average Negro.
Are we rolling? We started? Is this it? This is reasonable ignorance?
Not yet. We got you.
Yes, sir.
Now,
This is the ignorant shit you like.
I am King
This
Cooler.
is the ignorant shit you like. Nigga, this is the ignorant shit you like. Come on. This is the ignorant shit you like.
The motherfucker got a 9 chasing a chicken.
Bombs!
I'm going to open up a hospital for mentally ill Africans. I'm going to hospitalize you coons because I care about you and I love you. You're part of our family. I cannot let you go and do what you want to do. I care about the coons, brothers and sisters. I care about the coons, brothers and sisters. We're going to open up a mental health rehabilitation hospital for political coonery. We are going to treat the coons, brothers and sisters. We can't leave them out there. We have to treat the coons. The Dr. Papa Mental Health Hospital for coons. We have to rehabilitate the coons, brothers and sisters. Let us save the coons. We have to do this. We have to do this.
Danielle, when are we going to have a Garvey baby? Lord have mercy, Sister Danielle. You must not have heard me. Sister Danielle wants to have a Garveyite baby with King Kongalicious. Sister Danielle, and she fine too. Look at them eyes. Sister Danielle, listen, baby. We got to build the nation first. If I give up all my testosterone, I won't have no energy to build the nation. I got to build first, okay? We must build before the back shots. We must handle the business before the back shots. It is consciousness over the cookies. It is politics over the punani. It is revolution over the romance. Sister Danielle wants to have a baby with King Kongalicious. She fine too. Lord have mercy. Might have triplets. But Sister Danielle, stay focused, my sister. Understand, overstand, and understand that the building, the nation building must come before the back shots. I said the nation building must come before the back shots. Brothers and sisters, we must stay focused. We must stay focused.
We must stay focused.
Another bomb.
We must stay focused. We must stay focused. We must stay focused. Part 1, tonight's episode is the Chicken Off episode. Part 1. Reasonable Ignorance Podcast. We are here. Listen to two of our comrades. One's on the flight. The other one's got plumbing issues. Needless to say, cheers to them.
The three amigos out here.
On my left, the able,
Word
of
up.
all B's, the ablest.
What's up, my people?
On my right, the one and only, Jeff the illest.
Yo.
Got a lot to talk about, man.
We're having a sound guy Mike on the board. We're having our first Chicken Off Part 1 going on right now. Chicago's own right here. 3 establishments. We'll grade on taste, texture, kick, and all that shit that you see on Food Network and Cooking Channel when the motherfuckers be talking about food. Bombs! Tonight's episode is dedicated to the #1 selling jerseys in Toronto Raptors history, upcoming. The Grady Dick jersey is going to come. He got drafted by the Toronto Raptors tonight. Tonight's episode is also dedicated to those 5 guys who went down into the ocean for the Titanic, and guess what happened? Titanic won. The Titanic is 2, everybody else is 0.
They fucked them up with
Bombs!
They fucked it up with that word, not explosion, implosion. And niggas like, what does that mean? What happened to them? Man, I mean, it's like people are insensitive and sensitive at the same time, which is, I get it. I get life. I understand it. But I get it. But
What do you get?
I get I get someone losing their life, your heart goes out to the family. I get that. But the internet is freedom of speech. So now people is like ridicule, like I don't think the submarine jokes is funny and blah, 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 and it's ridicule. I mean, I don't know, man. It's a split. This is another split distraction.
If you've been up under the rock the whole week, everybody's been consumed with what happened for the 5 guys who got into what is presumed to be a tube, a submersible tube, which looked like a pop can, and wanted to go take a tour to go down all the way down to see the Titanic. Jeff, your thoughts?
White people shit.
Bombs!
AADB, AACCDD, Contra shit. They use a game controller, people. A game controller. No good. We got to learn how to say no and don't and go. We're going to. You want to go see the Titanic? What the fuck?
I mean, that's rich people shit.
That's some Channel 11. What is it? Isaac Novak, whatever his name is.
Right.
We got to stop that. Know your limits, people. Get a camera. It's the future. Get
But
you a
the-
camera.
The Simpsons win again.
Pop it.
They predicted this. The creator of the Simpsons said he went down there, but he was in a different. It was a better submarine. Well, he predicted this shit in the episode. Out of oxygen, that far down. Yeah. It just. What was the thought process?
We'll finish it up. But give me a rewind. Rewind again. We'll get back to it about the submarine and the thought process, the mindset and everything. But our first annual Chicken Off is happening. Part 1 is happening as we speak right now. Hung claps. We each were tasked with bringing one brand of fried chicken or some kind of chicken to do a comparison. And sound guy Mike was courteous enough to bring a brand called from a restaurant in Chicago called, and it's a new restaurant. I would say it's been around. Like, how many years you think Surf's Up been around?
About 5 at the most.
5 at the most.
Yeah.
Before the pandemic. Surf's Up.
Shout out
it's
to Mike.
It's a branch out. It's a branch where they sell chicken, fish, lobster, fried lobster, and everything. Crabs, kind
They're
of
known
stuff.
for the Hennessy wings.
Bombs, hit it.
Shout out to my man White Mike.
Then Jeff the Illest, hand claps. Westside's own, Marilock's house greatest, a.k.a. Hard Foul.
Damn.
He brings one of the greatest fried chicken staples, family brands ever, Uncle Remus.
Nothing to be said. Y'all know what time it is. West Side all day. That chicken flame, and it's the best in Chi-Town, and it's award winning. Come on, people. People know.
It's what?
Award-winning.
Award-winning chicken. I brought, as a curveball,
Yeah, boy.
non-Fakhtar, non-Farouk chicken. I bought Banchan Korean fried chicken. Why? Because they look like Sound Guy Mike. Bombs!
Black Asians.
Hit it! Something different. Now, from what I gathered and heard, back in the during the Korean War, the brothers taught the people over there how to make fried chicken. So I wanted to bring something different outside of the norm. I still got a couple other spots I want to bring to for the next couple of weeks that we have it. But you two have never had banchan before, am I correct?
Never.
Have you heard of it?
I haven't.
I haven't. I heard of it because I do a lot of deliveries at Grubhub. And it stayed packed. Look at that. My man got tissue in his mouth. Bomb!
God damn.
The place stay packed. So the chicken gotta be that good, you know. But they use a lot of, Asian persuasion flavors, soy garlic, the teriyaki sauce,
Right.
Stuff like that. But I gotta give you peas. That's soy garlic. Flame.
So you've never had an opportunity or never took the curiosity inside you and said, let me go try the spot out.
I wanted to, but it'd be so packed. I'll try another spot.
Uh-huh.
That's over on 18th and Clark.
Okay.
There's a line of restaurants over there, and they have like they got a wing spot over there, and they have like different Asian things like nail tech, all kind of stuff. It's right off 18th and Clark. So I tried their wings. They wings. They know how to cook some wings. Let's get it. They got to give them a little piece. But let me tell you that what is it called?
Banchan.
Banchan. They fire. The other wing, got some kick. Punch you in the face kick.
Hit it.
But that soy garlic is on point. I like that. Surfs Up, they get high marks from me. Them Hennessy wings on bomb.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But Uncle Remus, we ain't even got to talk about it.
We gotta try that Hennessy wings in the future. Be able your thoughts?
Uncle Remus is a favorite of mine. Surfs Up, I've had the Hennessy wings. I've had things I used to be around the corner from when I lived on 71st. Now this what is it called?
You got nigga caught me mid bite. Banchan.
Banchan. Flavors are there. I'm just not a fan of how it's fried. That's all. It's more.
How it's fried.
It's like it's in a kettle. Like they making rice.
The wok?
Yeah, the wok.
Okay.
And I'm not a really, but the flavors are excellent. But I'm just not a fan of the style of the breading and the style of it's fried. But the flavors are amazing.
Now, last week, Brother Illis brought in watermelon juice, watermelon water.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious.
Man, listen here. Summertime. I'm looking at this camera. If you want to quench your thirst without all of the sugar, man, be able. Where that can at? This here right here, Mella. Hey, Mella, if you see us, send us a case of this shit. This shit right here is that business.
I'm gonna have
Flavors
right
too. pineapple, whatever you need. This meal, man, all my people's going to the house picnic on Saturday. This here. Put this in your drink. This could take care of you. Plant-based, no added sugar, real fruit, 100% natural. This is their business.
Plant-based?
Yes, sir. Plant-based.
I decided to pour me some.
This is the movement. I'm telling you, watermelon juice. I know, comes with some, controversy.
Nigga apple juice.
But for the most part, it's a good alternative. When you want to drink something sweet, something cool, Paul, that's the move.
Pop it.
But on a scale of 1 to 5, I give the Chinaman chicken a 3, Remus a 5, and Sharks a 4. I mean Sharks. Surf's Up a 4.5.
Yours.
The Asian persuasion chicken, I give it about 4. Uncle Remus gonna get that 5 all day. Surf's Up 4.5. Same would be able. You know what I'm saying? And remember, we ain't use no sauce except for Uncle Remus.
Yeah, Uncle Remus, you gotta have sauce.
Gotta have the sauce. Yeah, that's non-negotiable.
Surf's Up. I give them for taste. Chicken wings, they got taste, a little salty,
Yeah.
a little
A
overly
little
salty.
heavy on the salt.
You got to watch that. You got to watch the overly salted. But our people love salt so fucking much that if you don't have any salt on their chicken
They love
or on
lemon.
anything, they go,
They love lemon pepper.
they liable to say your shit is trash. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would give it a 4.
Surf's Up.
Yeah, 4. Would definitely go back. Uncle Remus automatic 5.
Bimbo.
It's a staple in the black community. The Bonchon is one of those spots where you go to change up, you be different.
Yeah.
That's something that you go to every week, like you go to Harold's,
It's diffy.
or like you go to Remus and get something. It's not like that for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's something that once in a while, occasion, because we do chicken well in our own community that we don't need to go outside. But for them that's a delight. They like the fried chicken and stuff like that. So I mean, if you ever got an opportunity to go try
Location?
Bonchon, I went to the one in Chinatown.
Oh.
China, chang, 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 chang.
I like. I eat a 3 Happiness over there.
Oh man,
You eat what from 3 Happy?
man,
Chicken
Chinese-
fried rice.
Chinese food. I heard they top 10 in the city.
They open late night in the city.
Yeah. But I rock with them a long time ago. They've been out for a minute.
Sound guy Mike, what's your thoughts? Speak a little loud so everybody can pick you up.
Say, Remus a 5. I do like their chicken. I like their mild sauce. I do like their mild sauce. I like the texture of the chicken. I like the way it's fried. It's not like over fried like some places do.
Fried
And
hard.
the meat is soft.
Pause.
Pause.
Yes.
You like soft meat?
You like soft meat?
Yeah, chicken. I like
you like it really inside you.
no.
With sauce?
And then
I mean, how does it feel when it's
Bonchon,
No, seriously though. You said soft meat.
pause.
Set them up.
I mean, have you had hard meat before?
No. And then Bonchon, I don't like. I like the flavor.
Flavor, yeah.
Flavor, but I'm with D on like the way it's fried and everything.
It's like pizza puff chicken.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
fluffy.
It's not like fried chicken to me.
The black side of Sound Guy Mike is coming out. Hit it.
The flavors are there. Don't get me wrong.
That was done like on some chicken that, you know.
Like you put that on either Remus or Surf's Up.
Yeah,
Like
that's a hit.
It's a bong, but
Yeah, you know. And then Surf's Up, I'll give it a 4. You know,
Yeah.
and it's a little salty.
yeah, the pizza puff chicken is cool. The flavor is there though.
The one drawback about Bonchon is you got to worry about the steroid wings.
3. It gets a 3 for me.
3?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I said a 3.5. I think.
You changing your score?
No, my shit's staying the
You
same.
did. What did you say before?
It was like a 3. Yeah. Yeah, the flavor's there. Cause I have had Chinaman wings before, and they just that's what it reminds me
I don't
of.
like soy sauce on fried chicken, man.
That's what they fry there.
To me, because I'm half Filipino, soy sauce is for chicken adobo, and that's not fried chicken. That's like
Chicken adobo.
chicken adobo. Yeah,
School me.
that's a staple in
You up?
Filipino, you know, culture. But that's what I use soy sauce for, or to make ramen, and I cook it in chicken. I don't fry it.
You don't fry.
Chicken in that shit. Nah, man, that shit's salty enough as it is.
Now, do you freeze your rice?
No.
You know that's what the Chinese restaurants. That's what makes the rice how it's fried because they freeze it.
No.
You can tell gummy rice from fresh rice because it's frozen, or some of that shit is plastic.
Yeah, I make my own rice, and then if it's over, if there's too much, I just give it to my dog.
Bow wow, man.
Bomb.
Chicken, I'm not a fan. I
Yeah.
like the flavors. I'm not playing the
Flavor's dope.
Yeah.
Just a
whole
swole.
experience. Of
Yeah.
it.
We need one of them. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, you gotta get that one for next week. We're gonna get that for next week. It's kind of hard eating fried chicken when you got a toothache.
You got 230?
Another toothache.
Just take them all out and get you some sets.
Bombs.
Get you a piano beat.
I'm trying to avoid not to do that. I really am.
Get the get the noris or the cams.
The noris of the cams.
Yeah.
Let that be.
Ha, cha, 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 cha.
Let that be known that
I got 1,000,000 of them.
the new teeth is called the new. When you see somebody with new teeth, they're called the what?
The noris of the cams.
Hit
I
it.
mean, the noris of the noris of the cams
Or the Gucci man.
or the Gucci mans, but nori or cams. What's my sound?
That is wild.
Hold on. Nori got some.
Do we?
Yeah, Nori got.
He bites the
Nori been having new teeth.
he
for
bites
years.
he bites the pea popper every show. Nigga.
He showcases them teeth all the time.
Yeah. If he could take them out and put them in his hand, he would.
You think they're veneers or you think they're actual?
I think they're veneers.
Damn, too.
Oh yeah.
Cam got new teeth, yeah.
Yeah, Cam got new teeth.
He's showing it to you, which I don't blame him.
I don't blame him. Get the money.
When you got money like that, I mean, you got to take care of your teeth.
Yeah.
Bottom line, you have to take care of your teeth. I'm learning a hard lesson when it comes to that because now it's catching up to me.
Yeah.
Last month I had a tooth pull, and I got to go see about getting a root canal on Monday.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So
I had a root canal. It's not that bad.
it's not.
No, I had a root canal on this.
50 is a
And right on time, here he comes. There he is, the human, the two-legged mouse right there. There he is,
The one that you grabbed.
he had the boy
the
like
one and only
he had the boy
Matt
like
Mouse. I need to eat. Mikado,
that don't smell like cords and microphones.
pop it. You say it a little louder, please.
That doesn't smell like cords and microphones.
That smells like what?
That smells like wings
And
mouse sauce.
look at him. Look at him. He
Look
got
at him.
fries with a fresh haircut. Pop it, rewind. So we had our first part one of our first chicken off. Congratulations. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you for participating.
Oh, and I bought the liquid chicken.
You might not have wanted to, but you did, and I appreciate it. So next week, Be able
What?
has to bring chicken next week, and somebody else has to bring the libation beverage.
Yeah. Yeah.
That motherfucker Jeff love that Bonchon. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, he fucking it up.
He on that Bonchon ass right now.
Pause.
Surf, which one is
Find it though, sound. I bought the original, which is this one, and they have a pineapple watermelon flavor. It's called Mella. I'm gonna write to them. I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna see how they operate. I found it at Walt's, but I'm gonna go back to Walt's.
We gotta have them on the sponsor side.
Man,
Let me rewind again.
who is that?
You can order a pack of them bitches off Amazon for $33.99.
How many? A pack of how many?
12.
12.
Yeah.
That's that plant-based.
Okay.
For $33.99.
Okay. We gonna run that. But we gonna run that, but we gonna holler at them and have them run that.
Let me rewind again one more time.
I paid $2.99 a can. So that's a lick.
Okay, so with that being said, podcasting activated now. Boom. You ready? Let that chopper ring. Chop it one more time. You can put that plate down. Let's get podcast activated. Podcast.
Just dump it, but keep it. Oh yeah, word life.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, sound guy. Hand claps to him. We all got to clap our hands. Or we just do one clap. 1, 2, 3, Cancun. Motherfuckers ain't saying that. That motherfuckers in that tube ain't saying that shit no more. What? 1, 2, 3, Cancun. Hand me that spray.
What I mean, what were they thinking, man?
Sign me up. That's what the motherfucker said in that video.
I'm going up.
On the upside.
The upper room.
If you can move these chairs for us, sir, I
That's
appreciate it.
crazy. Let me see that spray, yo. That's crazy, man. I just don't get it, bro.
Hey, you're a billionaire. You're a billionaire. You paid $250,000 for you and your son and 3 others to get on this vessel, on this tube, to go look at
The
Titanic, all the way down.
Yeah.
The wreckage of the Titanic. It just shows you how much billionaires got money and how much they trick off money. Ain't no way you gonna get 6 niggas or 5 niggas in a motherfucking tube or can of pop to go take a look at some goddamn Titanic.
Dude with a game controller.
Yeah. A Logitech controller, right?
Yeah. PlayStation.
Terrible.
Terrible. Very terrible.
Somebody said they did the Contra joint.
Yeah,
But that's what happens when you have money though,
you got
right?
a comment?
Just laughing comment.
That's what happens when you have money though, right?
Yeah, that's what happens. You think above the world.
You think what?
Above the world. In their case, underneath.
What's been the talk about it at the workplace? Or what's been the talk about it?
Really haven't.
What you've seen?
I mean, I was off today, so really, not everybody really talking about it.
I mean, it's been going on for the last couple of days though.
but nobody's really talking about it.
You think niggas don't care?
No.
A certain segment of niggas don't care?
Not really. I mean, the arguments on Facebook, everybody wants to be, a caregiver and shit, and voice their opinion of you're insensitive and you're sensitive to it and all of that. I mean, crack a joke. They got on one of the comedians, Corey Bell. She did a skit. they went in on her about the skit. I mean, you can't make life you can't make a, you can't. I mean, what gets me, man, is when like a person that you don't know pass, all of a sudden we as a black delegation treat them like a relative.
Pop it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it gets to the point where it becomes argumentative. Like, you know, I don't know these people. All I can do is say, man, my prayers go out to the family.
That's it.
And that's it.
That's it.
I can't sit here and bash you for either whatever comment that you have, you crack a joke or whatever. I can't bash you because I don't know these people. So
like Azalea
life
Banks,
move on.
Like Azalea Banks was real bogus for coming at DC Young Fly's you know, his baby mother.
Child's mother,
Child's mother. That was wrong.
Significant other, yeah.
But even that, it goes back to even these guys. Right. Everybody wants to be relevant. Everybody wants to be a topic. Everybody wants to be a headline. Right. So there it is. You get a headline. By any sacrifice, you want to be a headline, you got it. It all depends on how the media cycle works. There you have it. And then how the audience interpret it and comment and view it and take it for how they want to take it. Take it. Shit, I don't.
Like Jim Jones.
Nigga don't fuck with my money.
Like
fuck
Jim Jones, he wanted the attention and Pusha gave it to him.
Well, he did. He did, and we'll get to that. Yeah. I just want to expound on this topic a little bit more. Now you say that though.
What?
But no one's above ridicule.
Nobody.
Okay. No one's. That's our golden rule around here podcast right here, right?
Nobody.
No one's above ridicule. So with that being said, now some ridicule lasts for 1 day, 1 hour, 6 hours, 2 days, whatever. We've been talking about Mariah Mills for the last 14 fucking days.
Yeah.
Everybody on Twitter's been talking about Mariah Mills with this one-sided tweeting that she was doing until she got her account suspended.
Right.
By Twitter.
Yeah.
Because she wants to leak videos of her and Zion Williamson. But
big deal.
She got it snatched. It's gone.
Now what?
This topic, though, is very, very par for the course of sarcasm, ridicule, and laughter, along with empathy. In certain respects.
Certain respects.
Okay. I say that, Jeff. I say that, Coach. I mean, not Coach. I say that, B, Sound. I say that, shout out to Coach, that, you know.
Coach Mo.
And Spirit that's here and everything, and Nick also. I say that, right? Mm-hmm. I say that with that in the empathy situation somewhat because these motherfuckers paid money that they could have, you know, helped somebody else with.
That's it.
I guess. If they wanted to. They paid money to help somebody else. They could have helped somebody else to go do some nerd shit. The nerd shit is where the ridicule, the sarcasm comes in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, the nerd, even though that's their money.
Yeah.
That's their money. We are empathetic because they lost their lives.
Right.
But this was not good. This was a story that dragged out for the last 5 days.
Yes, sir.
And the thing about it is, what's the reasoning behind wanting to go as much as what they say at the bottom of the ocean?
Right.
What's that? 16,000? Wasn't it about 16,000 feet under?
12 to 16.
12 to 16 under sea level, right?
You
Aquaman.
Some fish are not even down there.
No.
Why, if they got all that money, why didn't they just hire like those guys who actually study the ocean? Why didn't they just fucking?
Money is power, bro.
According to the history of what this does, the people that have the business of this have been in business and been doing this years past. somebody was on it last year. They went. They could have lost their lives. It says it in the waiver.
They
on
said
the first page.
3 times on the first page. You death. They say it 3 times on the page.
Sign me up.
Remember death.
Did you see that video where the motherfucker said, I could die? Sign me up.
Well,
that's what the white nerd actually said.
Then I read a conspiracy theory said they not dead.
There they go.
They just avoiding IRS.
Hit it. You gotta say that with a little bit more emphasis, man, because you sounding like you full of chicken right now.
No, I was no.
You gotta say that with more.
I read a
more
conspiracy theory said they will avoid faking their death to avoid IRS.
Hey, Jessica.
The conspiracy theories, of course, you know, it's niggas, it's also crackers. That's the crackers that hate the woke shit, all that kind of shit. They all talking all types of shit about it.
Yeah.
They're avoiding taxes. They're over in another country. They escaped out.
They with Tupac.
Bombs. You know, they still want Tupac to be alive right now.
Right.
Knowing damn well Suge Knight used him as body armor when them niggas was shooting at him.
Sure enough. Facts. Yeah. Facts. Thank you, Jamal. I thought I was the only one that felt that way.
No. They said Suge used him as body armor. Put him in front. He hid behind Pac while Pac was taking them bullets. Pac was taking them bullets.
Bing. Holler if you hear me.
Look, man. We niggas. We black.
True indeed, God.
One thing, we not finna get in a motherfucking small ass tube with 4 other motherfuckers.
Sure enough.
Nigga, I can't drink that much water.
Pop it.
Let alone float in it.
Let alone want to be in a tube with 4 other guys. Ain't no pussy on there.
Oh.
Ain't no chicken on there.
Could you imagine the smell?
Ain't no Hennessy. Ain't no motherfucking Uncle Nearest. No whiskey. None of that. Shout out to Uncle Nearest. They did 100 million in sales. Hand claps to you black people. Drinking Uncle Nearest. You done put down a Jack Daniels and you drinking Uncle Nearest. Uncle Nearest is black owned.
Smell like a fresh
whiskey.
pack of hot dogs.
What is it smell like a fresh pack of hot dog?
That sub.
The son of one of the guys did not want to go on the damn trip.
The son didn't want to go. Yeah.
But the dad said, come on.
Come go.
Bonding time.
I'm paying for it.
Pop it.
Let's bond.
And he said, did he go?
Yeah.
Bam. Here we go.
Sunday.
Sad, man. Sad.
It's sad, man.
Heartbreaking.
It's sad.
The media dragged this out.
Well.
They died instantly. A couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Media dragged it out.
An hour
They was looking
into
for
it.
the shit. They was fucking with us. The media was. That's how much the media was fucking with us. They dragged it out. Said they've been looking for him and shit like that. Talking about they only had this amount of time left. That amount of time left. 22 hours. 10 hours. Boom. This. That. They said as soon as the motherfucker went down there, it imploded. Right then, as soon as it went down.
Explain that word to the black delegation.
Okay.
Because they was like, it exploded or it imploded. What's imploded?
If I'm thinking correctly,
go on, do the thing.
It imploded
You
from
went
the
to Dunbar?
inside. It didn't explode from the out. It didn't explode. It imploded from. So the water got in there, then, right?
It was pressure.
Imploded means collapse or cause to collapse violently inward.
Yeah.
So the ocean,
The pressure.
on that shit just crushed that shit.
The pressure.
Instantly, they saying this happened as soon as they went down there on Sunday. The Navy couldn't find what was going on.
Thank you, Jessica.
Pretty much. What'd she say?
Nice shoes. Nice sneakers, Jamal and Be Able.
Thank you, baby. Shout out to Jessica. We got comments? What the comments saying?
Yeah, Jessica, it's like when you step on a soda can and take it to go get it away. When you
Pop it.
When your stomach. Oh, okay. LeVar,
What are the comments saying, Sound?
nice shoes. It crushed like a sofa can.
Who said that?
Jessica.
Okay.
What your stomach does when you ain't swining in 10 years plus.
Hit it.
Shout out to LeVar, man.
Shout out to LeVar, man.
This
Who
on
else?
YouTube?
Yep, YouTube only.
Oh, okay.
This ain't on Facebook?
Nah,
Facebook crash.
Crash.
Facebook
I don't know
Live.
what's going on with Facebook Live, man.
Zuckerberg.
Anyway,
He's supposed to be fighting Elon Musk cage match.
give me a rewind on that.
Fuck him.
So, last thoughts on the whole, before we temper into the next topic, last thoughts on the whole situation with this submarine.
Prayers go out to him,
Yeah, to their family.
to the family, for real.
The son went to a Blink-182 concert
The day before?
while the shit was going on. The stepson.
He 'cause
He said what?
You know that wheel about to get cashed out.
Hit it.
You know that wheel decent.
He finna pop bottles like that bitch Jonathan Marks.
Majors.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors got accused of.
Hit it, man.
It's all coming out tomorrow. Dr. Umar's theories are coming out.
Hit it, man. He been in the news a lot this week.
Who?
Dr. Umar.
Yeah.
He's been in the news.
Yeah, them
Yeah,
theories
Facebook
is-
messing up, Jessica, for real.
and it's coming out.
All that's on YouTube, right? All them comments.
Oh, that's
from
YouTube. Yeah.
YouTube and
That's all YouTube. Before we switch in, have you read the nigga news?
Go
What
ahead.
happened last night?
Go ahead.
A mother and son went to a Maxwell's on 116th and Halsted. The son sat in the car. The mother went in and got into an argument with a guy in the Maxwell, and texted her son to come in and shoot the man, and shot him.
Wow.
But the son come in the hoodie, standing in the doorway. The guy that she got into it with, he gave the mama 3 to the face. The son let him have it. Shot the mama then tells her the son, and also shoot the witness. He initiated the whole fight, the whole argument, so shoot him too.
Oh.
They jumped in the car. They got arrested. They followed them. They got arrested. Surveillance at the crib. Mama's bond like $3 million. The son, it's over for him. But the mother, 14 years old, told her son, "Come here and shoot this man. He arguing with me."
Now, she has a FOID card and a concealed carry.
Right.
I read the report today.
Yeah.
I read the article about it today. Very, very sad and a very ugly send-off move.
Send off.
Super send off.
That's a Chicago term for all you niggas that's out of town. We say send-off.
Like send off. Like a frisbee.
But here's the thing. Let's make this clear. This ain't Florida, people. We don't have stand your ground laws.
We don't.
We are just as tough as New York when it comes to gun laws. So
Not that tough, but they tough. I hear what you're saying though.
right.
Keep
we,
going.
We,
though. Keep
we
going.
are on the we
On the
tou-
cusp,
We
but
tough,
they
but
ain't
not
that-
as tough.
Not as tough in New York, boy. They not playing. Anyway, go ahead.
Right. But it's over.
You went to jail for a Polish and a pork chop sandwich.
Hit it, man.
That's fucked up.
Hit it.
That too.
I-
Lashes too.
Yeah.
That's some coon shit.
That 14 ain't gonna never have no pussy ever.
Ever. He gonna be pussy.
Bombs.
Man, you finna get that gooch. Pause.
That Gucci bag.
He finna be that Gucci bag of his gonna get tampered with.
You watched the video
Of what?
of it?
No.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
They have the actual video.
They got the video, but not like the shootout inside. But they do show the son after she texts him to come inside. It shows him standing in front of the doorway, pull out the gun. Then it flashes to the parking lot of them escaping or leaving.
The thing that's crazy is that dude gave the mama 3 to the face.
He knew what time it was.
Right. So
He knew what time it was.
the son like, hey, he gonna defend his mom. So that
But wasn't nothing physical beforehand when she told him to come inside though. It was just verbal. He gave her 3 to the head when the son walked in the doorway and stood in front of in the entrance. That's when he let her have it. He's like, he fight for his life now. He know what it is. So I mean,
yeah, this is gonna be.
Is that a self-defense?
that's the question. Is it self-defense?
Let me rewind.
Pork chop.
No. Is that a real actual? I mean,
He's
the surface part of it. You look at the report. You listen to the report. You read the report. Surface part of it. Yeah. Surface part of it. Yeah. But the thing about it is self-defense. Somehow, some way.
on who part though?
Right.
Who's self-defense on who? The guy punching the mother, or the son coming in and shooting
Because
the
here's
guy
the thing.
for
here's
hitting
the
his
thing.
mom?
We don't know.
What?
What did Jessica say? You got to read it, nigga.
Said, how dumb could she be? You don't argue with no man in the first place.
I mean, but you.
Bomb that shit 3 times.
But if you know you got a son in the car with a gun, there go your courage.
But see, no. Even take it a step further.
Okay.
The gun is the courage.
The gun is the courage.
Gun is the courage. You
What I
realize
say?
that-
The gun is a new tambourine for niggas.
bombs.
The new tambourine.
So with that being said, the gun is the new tambourine for niggas, and with that whole concealed carry shit being passed years back, right?
Yeah.
And everybody got a fucking gun now, right?
Yeah. Everybody.
Illegal or legal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Majority of people got guns, illegal or legal. You got the goofies and the what?
Lames
The goofies, the lames, and the cool kids
and the cool kids. Yeah.
all got guns, right?
Yeah.
And that makes them more
Tough.
egotistical, more tough. Right. More egotistical, more talkative, talk shitive.
Right.
And, because it used to be just the street niggas.
Right.
Now,
Everybody MOP.
now
Hit it!
I'm just on some nigga news today. Father's Day, round the crib, around the old house, 99th and
Stories.
on 99th. I want to say, let's say Princeton, right? It's an annual Father's Day picnic that's been going on since we was kids at this park. Right. It's the shorties now. The shorties on IG Live posting like, man, we here, slide. We got them. We got them things. We got a book bag full of them things, right? Niggas rolled down on them. It was a mass shooting at a Father's Day picnic. Shot 5, killed 1. Out of the 5, 4 were innocent, 1 was intended. But the one that died was not even intended. Right? But here go the crazy part. The homie that was, one of the guys was meeting somebody there and saw this shit. He said, man, everybody had a gun at this picnic. Everybody was strapped. Now just imagine that. Let's say 50 people. Out of 50, 40 of them had guns in their hands, running around, ducking and shit. Father's Day. You know what I'm saying?
That's a thrill to these niggas, man.
That's a thrill. But to be on IG Live and post it and we here, slide, come on
Times
with
have
it.
changed, man. Times have changed.
Shorties ain't got book bags. There ain't no books in them book bags.
No, sir.
Man, I mean, you got a bunch of cats with book bags on. There's tools in there.
And niggas is going to test you.
All day.
So you get on IG Live and say slide,
Niggas gonna slide.
they going to slide just to see what's going on.
It's cha-cha.
Popping. I mean, that's sad that, that's an annual Father's Day picnic,
That's
right?
been going on, man, since...
Annual Day's barbecue.
Shit.
I hate saying the word picnic.
Yeah, it's been going on, man, for years. Like, years, bro. Like, since I was in high school.
Thank you to everyone that's tuning in on
YouTube.
wherever you're tuning in on YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I understand if Facebook is down or whatever, or if it's up or whatever, but thank you. Keep going, though.
Jessica on you, B. Jessica on you, Jeff.
What you say?
Side note, little laughter. She said, hey, Jeff, look like you still got some tears to release.
Pop it!
I'm here for you, boo. Nigga, if you don't get on Spirit and go down there, go, boy,
Southwest, come on, man.
quit playing.
We'll pay for the fare, man.
Go see Superman down there.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Go
Quit
get
playing. Go on,
you
get
some
you
fat burger while you down
Yeah,
there. man.
get the fat burger. That's what she called it.
Take our ass to Caesar's buffet.
That's what she called it.
Then work our ass on out, man.
Yeah, that's
Jeff
all.
the illest way, man.
Make her pay for the return.
Right. Yeah. Go. Hit the scratches on her back, man. Bobs.
But
Pop it.
Yeah.
Put
But
that beard on her, man. Put that beard on her. That's what she wants,
I'm
man.
gonna keep my mouth.
Foot slapper.
Put your foot on her.
Put your foot on her face and slap across. She
there
like
you
all that.
go.
But I mean that shit was crazy, man, because it affected the shorty that got shot and killed, man. It was his mom. We grew up with her. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't really was on that shit. He was just coming to say hi.
How old was he?
I want to say he was no older than 30, yo, maybe. I don't know the exact number on him, but it's a picnic right across the corner from his block.
Yeah.
He come to say hi to the guys and come back home. He was meeting a homie up there. They was about to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's these shorties, man. Clouding. It's a neighborhood that never had problems. Wasn't nobody tough in that neighborhood.
99th and what?
Princeton.
What's around there? What's names is around there?
When I grew up around there in the hundreds, man, it was nothing but GDs from Wentworth to State Street. No, from Wentworth to 95th. GDs.
What clique is that now?
I have no idea.
It's probably some old 99.
There's some other shit. Yo, they got crazy names called a Risky Road, and they got names now.
As soon as one nigga get
they
popped,
got crew names.
Right. As soon as one
It's
nigga
crazy.
get popped, is they world.
Risky
now.
World. They got Risky Road and all kind of crazy ass names, man. But you know what I'm saying? The Father's Day picnic has been going on for over. I'm 51, so this shit been going on since.
Was you supposed to go?
Nah, I wasn't in the. Nah, I wasn't. I mean, I've been there, but that park I never really like hanging out because it's in the cut. It's where we used to go vote at. It's where we vote at when you. That's the election part. That's the only time I really go
big
and
park,
hang out.
right?
Nah, it's a little
Nice
small
size
field
park?
house, but they got a lot of land.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? But for that to happen on Father's Day and an annual Father's Day picnic where all the OGs is out there with the kids and the family and shorties come in and just shoot it up and shoot 5, one dies.
This is what happened.
I mean, I get it. I'm not like, oh my God. Yeah.
There was we can't just relegate it to Chicago only. You was about to say something. Go ahead.
No, I'm listening.
A lot of
Oh, my
Juneteenth,
God.
a lot of Juneteenth weekend shootings occurred everywhere. Side note, what did she say?
Jessica said, I definitely got 2 turntables back there you can scratch on.
Bombs! Working title number 1.
Yeah, Jessica, you are definitely a reasonable ignorance.
That's my girl.
Man,
Jessica, you my
that's a
girl.
reasonable ignorance shit you talking. We've corrupted you, and I love it.
Pop it!
My God. Hey, give her a my God, man. That's the only thing I can say.
God. Something you can give her?
That's all I can give her.
You can give her more than
You
that.
give more than that.
Yeah.
She gonna take more than that.
Hey, hey, look, if you don't want to come out there to Vegas, bring your ass on up here to Chicago.
Greyhound for 3 days.
Bombs!
Greyhound for 3.
Choppers. Hey,
Out there, stomp temps.
you gotta laugh to keep from crying, man.
Got to.
Yes, sir.
You gotta laugh to keep from crying. That's what this podcast has been based off of.
Trust.
That whole mantra right there. You gotta laugh to keep from crying. Very sad about the 35-year-old mother telling the 14-year-old son, you're setting them up for failure. Or if he was already into failure already, then what?
Had to.
But the thing about it is, you're setting them up for fucking failure. Why would you lead your son to do the silly shit? You, at the same time, popping off at the mouth? No. And now both of y'all booked.
But the text.
You in Cook County, he over at Juvenile right now, in the Audi home.
The text said, go bring my gun. Bring me my gun in here and shoot this man. Go bring me my gun.
Did it actually say, come shoot this man?
That's what she said.
Our people. And you know what? It's crazy. I think it's a fact. And our parents, man, the parents of today, it's a different breed.
Because of the age difference, man. Right. It goes back to what I said before, man. Once the music mixed, it's over.
Yeah.
Once music became the same,
yeah,
This became an issue.
Yes,
My
sir.
music and my grandmother's music never
Was-
merged.
never
My
merged.
music and my mother's music never merged.
Right. The only
So
time
now
we did
it
merge
merged.
it is if you're a producer and you sampling your mama's and dad's records.
But as a
other-
child growing up,
as a
though,
child growing up, we
that
had
ain't
our own.
happening.
We had our own shit. They had their own shit.
Now,
Rest in peace, brother Quasi.
now, you did listen to goddamn Teddy Pendergrass.
Yeah.
You listen to Teddy Pendergrass.
Force of nature, though.
Yeah, of course.
It was fun.
Isley Brothers.
I was
James
HBK
Brown.
all day.
You know what I'm saying? That's
You
different.
listen to James Brown.
Yeah, that's different. We talking
That's
about.
mama's and daddy's music.
But here's the other stuff. Like I'm not listening to ZZ Hill at that time.
I was.
Or Johnny
was.
Johnny Taylor. Like
so
the-
okay, so
I was.
you were blended then.
Right.
But it wasn't like
You know,
I was
you know
forced
what?
to it.
You know the Malico shit. You know what
all
I'm
of that.
saying?
Oh man, listen to
I'm
what
good.
I'm.
And I'm
I was
honest.
raised in a
wasn't-
lounge, bro. So
Right.
all
For-
of that
for
shit,
me-
I was a jukebox.
I'm gonna
kid.
be honest. For me, at the
Denise
time when
LaSalle.
I was growing up, I heard it and I listened to it. But as far as like we had our lines. I was listening to this rap shit. My dad had the whole Malico collection and shit.
Okay, you listen to rap shit, but you know, when you heard that OJ's,
Oh yeah, I paid attention. Don't get it twisted.
you listen to the OJ's. Or
I
you listen
paid, I paid attention.
so is did your father listen to Babyface or not?
Yeah, he did. He played the album out.
Okay,
And
your,
that's when
your
and-
people's
and-
listen to Babyface or not?
My mom, not really. She's like the Whispers.
Yeah, and he produced that.
She didn't really fuck with the
Babyface is you then.
Yeah,
You're of the Babyface culture
Yeah.
era.
right.
Babyface the singer, y'all.
Yeah, and my dad. And I'm serious. My dad played that album out.
Okay.
Tender Lover.
As soon as I get home from work, I'll pay your rent and all that kind of shit.
He played that out. He played that out.
Okay.
Because that album and Alexander O'Neal, them two albums, my dad played.
My old girl listened to it was BMX before it became V103.
Yeah.
So she listened to BMX, where they played the Dusties and the She's All Right.
LaDonna Tittle.
Yeah, all that kind of shit. You get what I'm saying?
I got you.
But I mean, I listen to that music too. That music did cross over somewhat. I'm saying from my perspective, it crossed over to me their music, the '70s music. Let's put it like that. Anything in the '60s, I can't fuck with unless it's James Brown.
Right.
But anything '70s on down, I'm with it.
James Brown was next level though.
He was.
He was next level.
Okay, but what this situation now is, this 35-year-old mama is listening to the City Girls,
Yeah.
while the 14-year-old boy could be listening to Dirk,
Yeah. Chief Keef.
Right.
Keith. Yeah.
Lil-
so she
Lil
listened to
whoever.
Keith, and he listened to Keith.
Right.
He listened to Dirk. She listened to Dirk. I get what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
It's what you say the word is. They're intersecting.
The merge.
Yeah.
The merge happened, bro. Because it's just like working with at the park, and I'm telling the kid, playing music in the room, and I'm like, man, turn that off. And then the parent pull up and playing the same track that told the kid to turn off. There we go. That's the union.
I think the problem is, you know,
young grandmamas.
as I'm in the middle of the sentence.
My fault.
Young grandmamas.
35 years old, send a boy off like that. She think that, you know, what, I'm gonna say this. That Wayne line still sticks out to me this day. One of his lines, he said, I can murk you at 24. I can murk you at 24, do 20 years and come home like I'm 44. Do the 20 years and come home like I'm 44. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's something in that line right there. Whatever. Hand me that phone, please. But it's got these niggas thinking like that. Like, okay, I'll do the fucking time, and then come home, I'm still a young man.
Nah. Not anymore. It's not like that. People need to stop glorifying being incarcerated like it's a beautiful thing.
It's in the music, though.
I know. That's the problem.
That's
It's a
sales.
problem.
Them Jews ain't gonna let that happen, boy.
It's a problem. I think, people look at incarceration like it's a rite of passage, and it's not.
Man, 3 hots in the cot, B.
Yeah, it's a dark place.
That
3
hurt.
hots in the cot.
It did hurt when I read that.
What? That whole story?
35-year-old, and you tell your 14-year-old child to come in and shoot. You didn't do it your damn self, and you could have had every right to do it. The nigga hit you 3 times. You could pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
Hit it, please. You have every right to do that,
Yes,
because it's not standing your ground. It's
You do
self-defense.
self-defense, yes.
You could do it 3 more times, please, because he hit you.
Let me get that Polish and pork chop sandwich on that.
I hate when he said the pork chop.
Right.
Rewind.
You know that's where she went, folks.
I was hoping she go in there for the wing zings, but
Nah, nigga, pork chop sandwich, Polish.
With a double cheeseburger.
Double cheeseburger. Yeah.
Extra onions.
Extra onions on everything. Yeah. Come on.
71 people got
75.
75 people got shot over the weekend in Chicago. I hate the dismal report, but Be Able took us there. I think it's because of the Bonchon wings. Hit it. Or you can do Latin soul. 71 people, a Juneteenth celebration out there in Willowbrook got shot up.
I saw that video. That was crazy.
That wasn't like no Juneteenth celebration.
No, that was just niggers
Bombs!
with Juneteenth T-shirts on.
Philly got shot up.
Where was the McDonald's ransacked at? That was in Compton.
California, guys.
Yeah.
California.
Man.
That was in L.A. L.A. had some shit going on. Milwaukee, there was a shooting in Milwaukee. All types of shit
So
going
just in
on.
Chicago, man, it's the gen, B.
Huh?
It's the generation. It's the pandemic, man. Niggas ain't been right since we took the mask off, bro.
Hit it, man.
Word up.
Record title number 2.
Stop wearing them shiesty masks, man. Pooh shiesty.
Worst thing that ever happened.
My God.
Worst thing Trump ever let it happen. Them shiesty masks got sold.
The
Nigga was on a celebrity out there playing basketball with a shiesty mask on. And that celebrity basketball game with down in Atlanta and shit. Like how do you got these kids that nowadays, it's summertime, 89 degrees outside and they're still wearing hoodies.
No good.
Yeah.
It don't make a difference whether it's black, yellow, red, whatever
Hoodie.
kind of fucking hoodie they're still wearing hoodies. Like, motherfucker, you don't sweat?
They smell like a monkey cage.
Get it, man.
Stanky ass nigga.
I mean, I don't know if it's like that in other cities, but what we see when we travel throughout Chicago,
Yeah, Lindbergh Park. Yeah.
what we see throughout Chicago, we see niggas still wearing hoodies. You got a couple of niggas still wearing, a couple of stupid niggas in Chicago wearing skull caps still. Why?
Some of that's the woke niggas too.
Pop it!
The woke niggas.
Them
Dr. Umar
Hotep niggas. Them Hotep niggas still wear.
Give me a
skulls.
rewind.
I'm living
They want
hotel.
they dread to hang out of it.
I'm living hotel.
Jeff,
Yes, sir.
Dr. Umar has been also in the news cycle this week.
Man.
Talk to us about it.
Man, this man was talking about how we as a black delegation, especially black men, are not taking care of our business in the neighborhoods. Back in, he blamed,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna be honest. I guess the podcaster was trying to blame black women, and Umar said, "No, don't blame black women. Blame the black man." You know what I'm saying? We don't got, the black woman had to take care of business and be strong for the black man because he left the house. And he said the reason why, Pookie and them is doing what they want to do is because we ain't got people like doctors and lawyers staying in the black neighborhood.
He says he said verbatim that we're not there, therefore Pookies and Ray Rays are getting born now.
That's
such
it.
as this situation that happened with this 35-year-old and the 14-year-old.
Yes, sir. Correct. I believe. Hey, you speaking.
And
facts.
it's our fault as black men because we're not going into be mentors. We're not doing this, and
that's facts.
The ridicule came in, of course.
Yeah.
Be able, Jeff.
Those
the ridicule
facts.
came in. Sound guy Mike. The ridicule came in for Umar about it, but he speaks
He's speaking
validity.
He speaks facts.
Because when we do get money, we move out the hood because at times where we come from in certain situations it could be unsafe. You want to live a quality life. You don't want to be bothered with all the riffraff. You don't want your Kia stolen. You don't want your catalytic converter taken. You move to other places where there's peace, solace, and quietness. You don't want to live near the train. You don't want to hear ambulances up and down. You don't want stores that advertise blunts, chocolate milk, this kind of shit right
99
there.
cent, 2 liters.
Right after you just spent over damn near $200,000 for your house, your townhouse, your 3-flat, your mini mansion, whatever. Now, I'm not saying a mini mansion ain't $200,000, but a mini mansion could cost anywhere between $500,000 or more, depending on where you're at. I'm
Right.
just saying you don't want to see that because it drives the property value down. But the thing about it is that's what it is, especially with the career and the position that you have, whether you're a business person or whether you are in the science fields or you understand what I'm saying? You don't want to you don't want to be bothered with that. But we have left the community.
Gonna be honest.
A good segment of us have left the community, but at the same time, you do have certain organizations that still do mentoring, that still do stuff like that, but it's not
permanent.
You had one situation, one video where the woman stood up there and said, and in so many words, she actually said, Jeff, and be able, I'm about to call you Coach. Be able, she's and
He
Jeff,
miss you, Coach.
Yeah, I do. I miss Coach. Miss you too, Nick. But Jeff and B, she was so adamant about wanting to have men involved with her kids, but she hates men.
The fuck?
Correct. I'm going to find the video. But the thing about it is she said she hates men.
So she want a bunch of butch bitches to monitor her kid?
No, she wants men involved, and she shouted about that, about having men involved, in the community and everything like that. But personally, she said she hit it with that statement, I hate men.
That's false.
Myself.
That's false. That's phony kicking it, though. You using them. Keeping it a being, you using them.
You got so many women out here that's so bitter.
Oh, my
experiences with men that they fuck up everything when it comes to that. Now, look.
Huh?
You two was raised with a father.
Yeah.
Wait, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Facts.
Okay,
Facts.
I wasn't. So,
Which one who want to go first?
go ahead. While I try to find this video.
Mine is unique.
What's that? What's the question? What is
We were raised as like our fathers raised us.
I mean,
Like my situation is unique. My dad was there in certain aspects, but my mother, when it came to a lot of the things that was supposed to be done, it was my mom. You know what I'm saying? Mom, like when I talk to, I'm gonna be honest. When I talk about sexual issues or like learning sex, it was me and my mother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my mom was gangster with it.
Yeah. Oh man, straight up. Finances, learning how business was handled. It was my mother. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to hustle. I learned how to, deal with consequences, real life consequences. She also told me about the streets too. You know what I'm saying? Because we live right in the middle, Max Dab and on Jackson Boulevard. When you're on the main street, you see pretty much everything. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much everything on the main street. And it was my mom that really put me on game. You know what I'm saying? But I also, and here's the other thing. The other thing that's missing is that, the street niggas also made sure that if you was doing something and you was about something, they made sure you was being taken care of as well. And that's very much lacking as well. You know what I'm saying? Because the street niggas know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with at that time. Now it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? So, we had a lot in our era. We had a lot growing when we were growing up. I know for me, you know what I'm saying. When you was going places, everybody, including your home life, put you in positive reinforcement movement. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, B.
I mean, for me, it was
One side note, right quick. Nigga said, "What would your last words be if you were in the submarines?" Go ahead, B. I'm sorry. Shout out to Fabo.
the funniest meme I seen was if I text you a submarine, that means I'm lost.
Pop it.
That was like, wow. But now for me, man, it was, my shit is a different dynamics, man. My grandmother raised me. My mother was young, so she was still Stella. You know what I'm saying? My mom and pops divorced young, so they had me young. You know what I'm saying? So my mother was my role model, my idol. You know what I'm saying? My Fashion Nova, everything. But as me and my pops came into existence, he's always been there. That visitation shit. But when we actually became roommates, when we got the 2 Flat on State, we became roommates. So it's like we picked up where we left off at. You know what I'm saying? So he never stopped raising me. It's just we lived together. Like me and my pops just hung out Father's Day and we chopped it up, like to the point where he saw what was missing. He said, "Yeah, your mother, your grandma, all the ladies in your house, yada yada. But I saw what was missing. You needed me, your father, a male figure, to come in and really be the man for you. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I wasn't the man. My mother did a hell of a job, but." Yeah, I mean, to be raised, but I know wrong from right because of just how the neighborhood I came from, because we all looked out for each other. We family, we like 40, 50-year-old niggas. But
And it's not easy. Okay, I'm going to say to you, I'm going to give you a revelation, and I think I might have said this before. When you're not raised by a man,
it's hard.
And you trying to raise a
hard.
son, it is motherfucking hard.
It's hard, yo, because you don't know when to insert the man and the emotions. You don't know where to put everything at. It's hard, yo. So that's when my old man came in and he saw it, and his way of telling me that was, hey, he called me. He said, "Hey, we got the 2 Flat on State. Pack your shit. We living together. Bet. We roommates. You know what I'm saying?
Was you fucking
half on the bill?
Did you bring a broad in there? And
All
fuck?
day. He did too. We was roommates. One chick was like, "Man, your daddy here." I said, "Be quiet. Listen. You hear the noise? You doing what we about to do. So what you saying? That's my dad, but there's 2 men here, 2 alpha men in this household, and we're roommates.
That's it.
We're respectful. He's teaching me lessons."
So he was penis slapping that broad while his father was in the other room, had Babyface playing, and was hitting.
No, he was playing
something.
Glenn Jones.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Here we go again.
Yes,
Love
sir.
Glenn Jones.
Yes, sir.
But that's the thing though, and that's the thing where, and it's so crazy, man. Like when I was working for the park and working with them children, man, them parents used to bug out. Like, how do you understand my son and you don't have a child? And I said, well, because I understood my childhood. I had a wonderful childhood. My childhood was I was able to be a child.
That's it.
That was it. So I allowed children to be children.
That's
Until, you know what I'm saying, like real shit. Like my older group of kids, I let them cuss. They just couldn't say motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So they were saying what?
Ass, dick, goofy shit. But they couldn't say motherfucker is a grown-up word to me, as I was told.
Bitch.
That's a grown-up word. So they were just saying the
Suck
ass.
my dick.
Yeah, that was grown up. But they would just they would curse and just say different shit, but it was a respect factor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They would say it, and I would sit them down and would school them. I would treat them. My number one rule, Ma, if you was under my care in my after school program, and if you had a little brother, y'all hanging together. So your little brother gonna be in the same group with you, because I want to see how you protect your little brother, and vice versa. I instill bonds in siblings, and they love that shit. Like the parents used to be like, I never thought anybody could allow that. I wanted to do that.
To co-sign that, I see that when I was in school. You could see the kids who's raised positive and correctly in that classroom. Those kids that were like wayward, you know, they ain't got no dad at the crib and their parents wild out, they wilding out at school. You know what I'm saying? They tripping out, saying whatever, cussing
you
at
can
the
look.
kids.
You know when a kid ain't got two
You
parents.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
You know that.
You know it.
If you dope on your shit, you know
Right.
ain't no daddy in the house because you
Right.
smacking your lips.
Right.
For one.
You flipping you flipping at the mouth, talking to the teacher like any old kind of way. They ain't having that. And then the kids who, like, man, who may not have their father there, but they have a male figure, but at the same time they need something positive, and you show positivity, they straighten up and fly right.
Let me play this.
You know how they have like the Big Brother program for like, you know, your kids can have siblings.
Right.
They need to do that with good men who want to be a dad to somebody. So that way there's a program to where take my kids who don't have a father, and I'm damn sure not going to attempt to get one because I cannot stand men in general. They make me want to throw my skin crawl. But that way my kids would be able to go to a place to experience what it's like to have a dad. You know
She
what
black?
I mean? Like,
Yeah.
think of that.
She
Could
don't
someone
sound
come up with
black.
that for kids? You know how they have like the Big Brother program for like,
Lock anything down.
A lot of these bitches is crazy, man.
Of course, man.
A lot of these
Because
bitches is crazy,
because
man.
of the thing is, man, man,
your kids can have
these my social media sideline viewing, this I be watching shit, is women mentor women, hurt or healed.
Pop it!
And they think that's the way.
No, it's not.
Hurt or healed, women mentoring women.
No.
Cause you say a couple dope ass little lines, or you hit her with a book and drop maybe 4 or 5 Bible verses. You will hit. No.
No.
How can a single woman talk to a married woman?
Hit it!
How?
Sure not.
What have you shared?
You can't.
What have you shared? Other than your pussy.
Hit it!
What have you shared? What have you committed to? Single versus a married. How would that even make sense? But they doing it though.
But I'm a flip the script. Some people would single people would look up to married people who had a successful single life.
That don't even sound right.
That don't sound right?
What's a successful single life?
Like,
What's a successful single life? Staying by yourself?
no, not that.
What's a successful single life? Not
I
getting
give you an
married?
example. I went to hold on. I give you an example.
Be still.
Go ahead, man.
I would never forget one of the
Stories.
Never forget when I was at New Life.
Oh, here we go. Rewind
And
again.
here we
Come
go.
on.
Y'all can hate.
Get
y'all
this
can
right.
hate.
He opened up
Let's set
page
this up.
5 in his diary.
Here we
nigga.
go.
Another
Pastor
page from
Hannah
my
talked
notebook.
about, his single life, and one of the things I learned, and I still do for myself. He said, when you are single, maximize your single life.
Yeah.
Don't sit there and be moping and complaining. And he was talking specifically to women, especially moping and complaining about, you ready to get married, do this, do that. He said, man, build you some, build an empire before you look for someone else.
Cause and fast forward, you supposed to marry your friend.
That's it. Not only your friend.
No, your friend.
No, your friend, but also someone that really understands where you're going.
Your friend. Because
You know what I'm
friendship
saying?
is sacrificial. So it's your friend. You're marrying your friend.
Right.
If you know the true meaning of friendship, it's sacrificial. So you're marrying your friend.
Yeah.
Period. So that's that. But just hurt or heal, women mentoring each other and confusing each other.
Yeah, I'm big
Period.
on that. I'm big on that. Build your empire first.
Yeah, but how long before you have to,
like most people.
How long what?
No. Yeah, give me a rewind. You say build your empire. It could take you
Forever.
Forever to build your
I wouldn't
empire.
say like
You got motherfuckers.
when he
It's niggas out here now. They ain't never had no kids.
I don't have any.
It's niggas out here now that's 50, like it's a 55-year-old nigga now. They ain't never had a kid. Now wants a kid now.
Oh,
He's been taking all this time to woman after woman,
You
dealing
better
with
be
woman after
careful.
woman, and building the empire while going through woman after woman.
55 and
And
having
now
a kid?
wants to have a kid.
Yeah, he's gonna be at the Olympics.
right.
And one more time. And yours too.
Yeah, he's gonna be at the Olympics.
I mean, but everybody has
Think about that. You are 55 years old.
right.
I did.
You chasing around a goddamn kid.
That ain't happening.
No.
You chasing around a 2 or 3-year-old.
For what?
Your nerves is bad.
Yeah.
That's the beginning.
Who gonna go get him? He about to run across the street.
Right.
You better hope and pray he realize.
Right. But the thing is, everybody have a sense of an empire. And when they say, I'm good, you know? And that's something you can't determine.
What's that?
Empire. Like how you want to build your empire. Or
Look.
your financial moves.
What he should have said, he should have clarified it, in my opinion alone. Hannah should have said to that congregation and to the people, okay, build your empire between the ages of 22
That's what he was. That's
to
what
30. No.
Majority of that audience were in their mid 20s and 30s because he gave an example of himself, right? He said one of the biggest mistakes he made was going into the ministry while he was married.
Thank you, Miss White.
You know what I'm saying? He said when he was going into the ministry, he took, when he wanted to build, because when you go into the ministry, you have to build yourself up before you declare yourself, I'm going to do this pastoring thing.
Same in a relationship.
Right, same
You
in
still
the
with the same wife?
Yeah, he been with the same wife. But in the beginning, when he made that choice, stop it.
Don't
When he
look at me,
made
man.
that
I ain't said
choice,
Yeah.
when he made that choice, it took away from his relationship from his wife.
What's that?
Like him, he was the first person who he was under was Willie James Campbell.
Right.
God
yeah.
rest his soul.
Yeah.
And when he was working with Pastor Campbell,
Yeah, I know the
he was his armor bearer.
Right.
And when a lot of times when you're an armor bearer, you basically
You are.
you are interning pretty much.
You take the punch.
You take punches, you take
Spit,
hits,
everything.
you take a lot.
You the first.
The first line of defense.
They're the FOI for the pastor.
Right.
For the pastor.
First line of defense.
Just so you
News to me.
Right.
I'm
Real
listening.
shit.
Right. So basically, you know what I'm saying? Like when you in the beginning of you trying to become the person that he is now, you're gonna take a lot of hits. And it's the same thing with anything that you're doing that's considered your passion. You are going to like if you come out of college, you do an internship, you're going to grab the coffee, you're going to do all those little things, just like anything
And
else.
these young motherfuckers do not want to grab coffee,
Man,
and do
no.
the little things
They're
when it comes to
Adidas.
internship.
Not happening.
Jessica.
Finish what you're saying.
Yeah, so what he's saying is that when you in your single life, man, build a portfolio, build, get into real estate, get into something that's passionate, because when you get married and you jump into a passion or you do something that you want to start your own business, it's going to take away from your marriage. It's going to take
It's
away.
called in the Christian realm. It's called you can't worship two masters.
Pop it.
That's what that means.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can't, and I, in a sense, I agree with that. If you're gonna be if you're gonna, be single, man, find something to do. Find something that you're passionate about, and build something with it. Especially like real estate is a good example. You want to learn about real estate. Build your game up. You know what I'm saying? Get into the game and start making you some money.
Now, see, my thing is, you find someone in between that age range and the age bracket, you all got to go through them trials and tribulations together.
Yeah.
That's it.
You go through them changes together while you're building, which is thus it's called build and destroy.
That's your foundation.
You know what I'm saying?
You
You
build.
build and destroy.
Cause
talking about in dating?
Even on some transparency shit, man. Even when I went through my first marriage, and the dark place I went through after it happened, I went to a place where I had to go to my lowest point and allow myself to be broken. And allow myself to be broken so I can rebuild myself. So when I moved to the next situation where I was weak, I reinforced some strong points. You feel what I'm saying? So as now current, where I was weak in my last marriage and what I went through in my last marriage, I'm not having in this marriage because we balance. Where I'm weak, she's strong, and where she's weak, I'm strong. You feel what I'm saying? Because at this point, I'm 50.
Right.
At this point, I shouldn't have young nigga problems.
Pop it.
I shouldn't be arguing about young nigga shit.
Pop it.
We shouldn't be arguing about going through the phone and young nigga shit.
Pop it.
At 50.
Facts.
It's called coasting at this point.
Facts.
Hit it.
Let
that motherfucker ring.
So if you married or dating over 40 and you arguing with young nigga shit, go back to be single. Don't commit to shit, but just making yourself happy.
That's it.
Being honest with yourself. Because if you can't make yourself and commit to yourself being happy, you can't commit to that motherfucker to make them happy.
That's it.
I learned that the hard way. When you selfless, it works. When you selfish, you're going to have young nigga problems at 50.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
Say it again.
Repeat
what?
that, please.
When you selfless,
Yes.
you're going to be good.
Yes, sir.
But when you selfish, you're going to have young nigga problems.
Yes, sir.
Commit to being single and making yourself happy.
I agree.
Period.
I agree with you.
Okay,
1000%.
but give me rewind. How long does it take for a nigga to figure that shit out?
There's no manual to the shit. That's on you.
sir.
That's on your mind. That's on what you want out of life. If you want to be a single nigga the rest of your life, be a single rest of your life. What's the movie called? She Hates Me? To be that nigga.
Yes, sir.
But I mean, it's up to you as a man. What do you want? Are you conquering and destroying?
Yeah.
Are you a hunter? What are you? You know what I'm saying? You know how I always say what you bring to the table. Fuck the table. What you bring to yourself before you get to the table. What represents you at the table?
So basically,
That's important.
Basically, niggas need to declare
Them
bombs
First.
You need to declare. Niggas need to declare
self.
them.
You need to declare yourself. Because you would have so many bitter and
do you feel like the whole marriage thing is the marriage things or being in a relationship situation? I'm coming to you too. Hopefully you listening.
I'm listening.
Do you feel like the whole marriage situation is because done for like right now?
Say that again?
Do you feel like the whole marriage situation is done for now?
I mean, you know what?
For the younger delegation.
You know what? And it's funny you mention that because at one point on social media, that was the thing, was show my wedding, show the celebration. But fast forward and show what really is. Once the flowers is gone
Yes,
and the
sir.
church is closed and
1,000.
everybody's suit is turned in and the
Man.
dress is gone,
And
show that.
And that light bill come in.
And that light bill come in,
sir.
that mortgage come in, show that, man.
Yes,
You
sir.
feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Show that.
I agree with you 100% wholeheartedly. People look
Because
at marriage.
that's the problem.
People
That's
look
the
at
problem.
marriage as
yo.
celebration and flowers and white picket fences and fairy tales. And that's not what marriage is about. Marriage is about realness, being selfless, because you're becoming one with someone. You're taking care of them, they taking care of you. Let me make that clear. You taking care of them, they taking care of you.
Can you do it again?
Yes, I can do
I
it.
thought I couldn't.
I mean, at this point, I'm going to say at this point, no.
And I'm being one.
Really?
I said no at this point, but I will do it. I want to do it again, but at this point, no.
So
So right now you're selfish.
so right now you're selfless.
Yes.
No,
Right?
he's selfish.
How?
No, I'm not selfish.
He's
I'm
selfless because he's knowing that he can't commit. He's knowing that he's he's not that dude.
Here's
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm confused.
No, that's a choice too.
That's a choice.
I'm confused.
Listen,
Confusion
You
is a
said
choice.
selfish.
Selfish is knowing is owning you.
And saying
and selfish is committing and you're not
Not
ready.
ready. You know you're not
You
ready.
know you're not ready.
You plan. I give you an
That's why, and real
Hold on.
shit, that's why you got what you got now on the social media.
Jamal, I'm gonna give you an example.
Go ahead.
When
Story.
you have a person that comes into a relationship, checks for you heavy
I think I need to write a book.
and comes in and tries to
Have to be audio.
and really gets into you, knowing good and well, they not ready for a relationship, but they get in it anyway because they on this love cloud nine.
You know what that's
high for
called
the
though?
moment. What's that?
You know what that's called?
What's that?
Low self-esteem.
That's it. They on
That's
the
a
cloud.
si-
They
that's
on
a
the cloud
sickness.
nine moment, Jamal, because they feel good for the moment. But you take that away. My mom always said this, Mama, hear this. I'm gonna take your advice.
Say it in mama voice.
Jeffrey,
Thank you.
You
Word up.
know what you got when you're going
Tell him,
through
Ms.
the
White.
when you're going through a thunderstorm. You know what you got when you're walking through a bad path. If she holding your hand through the bad path, she's a keeper. But if she runs from you in the thunderstorm and try to get her own shelter, she ain't it. Let me repeat that so you can feel this shit. After hours voice.
He had to, yeah. He hit you with the
two-tone.
He hit you with the tank top.
Balls! Jeff hit me with the tank
Right.
top.
If you are in, when you know what you got in a love affair.
I'm speaking facts.
Nigga!
You,
Nigga!
you know what you got when you're going through a thunderstorm. If she seeks shelter and place for herself instead of holding your hand and walking through the rain and the tornadoes and the tsunami, don't fuck with that chick. She ain't it. You need to deal with the woman that's walking with you in that thunderstorm and in that rain, nigga.
Hit it.
And that's real, man. And that's something that I always been a firm believer. So for me at this point, especially what I just told y'all, what I went through in my last week, I'm not finna put myself through any type of love affair and commit to something when I'm trying to work on me.
Cause you hurt.
Wait a minute.
He hurt.
I'm quite sure he is.
He hurt. So,
But he's still.
but him
Never
being
mind.
wounded, how he
He's
gonna,
wounded right now.
But I'm just saying.
He's wounded right now.
But still.
But when he thought the child was his, he wasn't wounded. He's been slinging dick. Am I correct?
Regardless.
No, regardless.
You ain't been slinging dick, Packer? No. You ain't been slinging Grady dick?
He said Grady did.
Pause.
When I knew the kid was mine, I was cool, but we had our issues.
No. But I'm saying,
All right.
Right.
never mind. Rewind. Let me play what Dr. Umar said.
Turkey, beef, and pork. Go down your social media feed. Does it look like Black America's in a crisis?
Show
Go
that.
down your YouTube. Does it look like Black America's in a crisis? Go through your Twitter. True. Go in. If you did not know how racist America was, and you went to Black Twitter, Black Instagram, Black TikTok, Black YouTube, important there. Could you tell? No. Don't it look like we live in the best times of our lives? Because Black people are like overgrown children. Slavery arrested our psycho-political development. Slavery arrested our psycho-political development. The slave system turned us into eternal children in this country. What do children do? They spend their money on the things that they like, and they beg their parents for the things that they need. Is that not Black America? $2 billion on Air Jordans every year. You're right. $4 billion on liquor, $30 billion on hair and beauty, nearly $1 billion on chicken, turkey, beef, and pork, multiple billion on video games, multiple million on children's cologne. Half the Black boys in America in 4th grade can't read on their grade level.
Facts.
That's a fact. Half the Black boys in America in the 8th grade can't read on their grade level. But we spending $21 million on cologne. I don't excuse nothing another race does to my people. Because as a human being, you should be able to practice decency, whether you're dealing with a billionaire or somebody who dead broken homeless on the street. You understand me?
Man, you
But we
can't.
have to look in the mirror too, and look at how we make it easy for people to disrespect us. Because how does a people in your condition have the time to engage in this type of tomfoolery over here? If I'm Chinese looking at Black America, how do I make sense out of this? Y'all can't care about yourselves, because as much as you talk about reparations and as much as you talk about the next presidential election, look at the money you waste. Imagine a Korean walk into a Black community meeting on reparations, a Korean, and stand up and say, "Can I ask y'all a question? Why y'all in here arguing over reparations when y'all done turned my people into $1 trillion nation? Take $30 billion off y'all people a year. $30 billion a year. How much have we give the Koreans over the past 30 years? What's 30 billion times 30 years? And you talking about reparations?
Right.
See that? But Black people are in denial about our self-hate. Go down your social media feed.
Yeah. I had to play that because
It's so valid, yo.
He valid.
It's so
Facts.
valid.
even though I went and got chicken from
Oh yeah, you did.
Bon Chan.
You got Bruce Lee chicken.
Yeah, I went and got the Bruce Lee chicken. Just know I balance it out.
I mean, word is bond. I mean, that's what we good.
Kim Jong Un.
I mean, because I wanted
Some
to
young guy.
pop it.
Some young guy chicken.
I wanted to show a difference of when it comes to
That's your
the chick
curveball. I
situation.
get it.
You know, but I try to, you know, he speaks validity truth. I'm trying to find the other one where he says about the whole controversy dealing with the black males and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't want to, you know.
It's funny. I had a discussion at work with a customer and a coworker about Juneteenth. Work menu, right? So I work Juneteenth. So the lady, one of my coworkers, we got food in the back. Go back there and eat. They made food for us. So I'm like, oh, whatever, right? So the customer right there, she said, "Oh, I wonder what they serve." So then the one woman's like, "Man, they should have, they probably got soul food back there." You know what I told that woman? I said, if I go back there in the back on Juneteenth and I see greens, macaroni and cheese, sweet potatoes, if I see Thanksgiving back there, I'm gonna be pissed. She said, "Why?" I said, "Because what makes that a Juneteenth expression?
Right.
What makes that us, right?" So they give me every excuse. I said and I told them, I'm talking to my customer and my coworker. You know what I told them? I said, that's our problem. As a black delegation, we accept whatever the fuck they give us. We celebrate everybody's holiday but our own correctly.
That's right.
Niggas celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Why? I
Cinco
told the
de
woman,
Mayo.
you know what the woman told me? I said, I never see a nigga celebrate St. Patrick's. You know what the woman said? Well, we make cabbage. What the fuck does that mean? I ain't never seen an Irish motherfucker in a dashiki.
Period.
So what are you telling me?
Unless they're making fun of us.
And exactly.
On
But
Halloween.
then I hit him with some facts. I said, Google IKEA 5 years ago and what the CEOs and the upper management did at the IKEA lunchroom on Juneteenth. They had chicken and watermelon. Them up top motherfuckers got fired
Quickly.
You know what I'm saying? Like if we gonna embrace this holiday, if we gonna embrace it, y'all. Let's set boundaries. Let's put a voice to it.
Yeah.
Don't think because it's a Juneteenth, it's Black people's freedom, we should have Thanksgiving dinner and chicken, macaroni and cheese. No,
That's
nigga.
our staples, though.
Who said it though? Who said that's our staple?
Slaves. They come from the slave shit.
When did
Macaroni and cheese was invented
when do
during
slavery
slavery.
stop?
Pop it.
When does it stop?
Okay, so what the fuck are we supposed to eat then?
Barbecue.
I mean, nigga, you
say
eat
barbecue.
But hold
Grill.
on, well, stop.
Grilling.
You,
Grilling.
Mr. Jamal, you eat everything in the ocean.
No, I don't.
It's time to grill.
But you follow what I'm
We
saying?
grill. Hold on.
Wait.
We grill on the 4th of July.
I'm glad you brought that up. So you want niggas on Juneteenth weekend to eat shark?
No, what I'm saying is
Pop it.
I mean, I don't eat that shit.
Let's go down.
That's too much iron.
Let's go down the list. You want blacks to eat octopus.
No.
Blacks
I don't want
to
tacos on Juneteenth.
eat, huh?
I don't want tacos on Juneteenth.
Hit it.
My God.
I don't want Chinese food on Juneteenth.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying?
Man.
I don't want Mediterranean food. I want Italian food on Juneteenth.
You know what, though?
But
Red snapper?
But our staple is mac and cheese dressing, sweet potatoes, and ham and all that shit. But who?
I ain't say the ham part. That's
But
him.
I'm just saying, you know, nigga.
Man, what we doing?
It's
we
85
gonna
listening.
We're gonna celebrate Juneteenth like we celebrate the 4th. We're gonna barbecue. We're gonna get that grill out. We're gonna have a party.
So you want
that's what they
potato
did.
salad on there?
So that's what they did. So they barbecued for us.
They barbecued
Juneteenth.
niggas on. Used to barbecue
So they-
niggas.
so they gave
Live
us-
roast.
they
put us on the
barbecued-
motherfucking pit.
they
with the
barbecued
stick in
for the
us and
job.
shit, and barbecued us and shit. They used to. That's what. How you think barbecue comes around? It comes from that. A nigga getting a stick stuck through him and getting rolled around for the delight of people,
Nigga skin.
not to eat.
Right.
You got
Just
you
to
do have
watch.
some white people that was
That wanted
carnivores
to
at that
eat.
time and cannibals at that time. But needless to say, not put on disdain on the situation. What I'm trying to say is that what are we supposed to eat? Are we supposed? We can't eat spaghetti because that's Italian, right?
Man,
We got fried catfish.
I tell you something that pissed
Do
me
something.
off. Here we go.
But don't
What?
want. I
We
don't
can't
want,
eat French toast.
Hit
I don't
that.
want to see no soul food.
Hit that controversy,
chicken?
please.
Some jerk chicken. And dirty rice, huh?
Let me hit that controversy. Them motherfuckers in Galveston, Texas had a Juneteenth chitlin eating contest.
I just saw that, G.
What
No.
the fuck are we
I
doing,
just saw that.
man?
I just saw that.
No way.
That's
I
it.
just saw
That
that.
set us back. That ain't freedom. That's slavery, nigga.
Hit it.
That set us back thousands of years, man.
If anybody is on here on YouTube right now that eat chitlins,
Fuck you.
give me a hand emoji right now.
I could, man. I saw that
YouTube,
shit. I was
whoever
like,
listening,
my
hand emoji.
God. What in the hell are we doing? Galveston, Texas. Texas of all places. When you got a governor that's out here trying to keep us from knowing who we are and whose we are.
They come that whole song from Glory come into play. Oh my Lord, Lord.
But it just doubled back to what you were saying on social media. So many bitter ass
Right.
women.
God.
man. So many bitter women, man.
We on the same page, man.
And realize, oh shit.
Black
I got a
delegation,
son.
Black delegation ain't on the same page.
I
man.
got when we ever gonna be on the same? I told you, only time niggas get on the same page is order pizza and do the line dance.
Pop it.
I told you that. That's the only time we come together. Order pizza and do the line dance.
A chitlin.
Yeah, a chili eating contest. My God, come on, man.
I saw that, but I thought that was some bullshit.
No!
I just saw it sitting in the car.
No,
They got
Galveston.
some big white. They got some big dude with glasses. They got like a trough, nigga. Like they feed you in the slave ship. They got
Yeah.
a long trough full of chitlins.
Yeah.
And nigga just yada yada yada.
Send me that.
I just saw a screenshot. I just
Send me
saw
the
it. I don't
video.
know where that shit
Send
at.
me the video. Send me the video, man. I need to see that shit because I need to ridicule that shit.
I don't want to see that shit, man.
Hey, look.
I smelled that shit growing up.
No.
Let me play this.
Father, you may be a damn good father, but guess what? What are we doing for the community? What are we doing for the children who don't have a father? You don't think the black woman got a right to be angry when she's been raising 2/3 of the kids by herself for 50 years? And the minute she raised her voice, we say she's not humble enough. She had to become masculine to survive the rape, the molestation, the domestic abuse. Are you telling me you can't see how we created that?
I understand that, but she needs
If
to
we
be
was
more
loving our
selective.
women and taking care of our women, do you think she would be like that? That personality has a history.
If she's picking Pookie and Ray Ray instead of
You're making her a scapegoat.
No, she's picking a scapegoat.
No.
There's good
Can I ask you a
quality
question?
men that they ignore.
Why she even got it? Why is there even a Pookie in the selection?
You gotta ask her that.
No. I'm gonna tell you why there's a Pookie in the selection. Because black men have abandoned black boys and have allowed social media, white media, athletes, and rappers to raise them. That's why she with Pookie.
If we never allowed Pookie to develop, she would not have a Pookie. If we're going to be men, the first thing we got to do is take responsibility for why our women feel the way they feel.
You know what it is?
I'm not saying that they're right to disrespect, because even if a woman disrespects me, right, that still don't give me a right to disrespect her, because she's still the queen of the community. Even if she's not acting like it, I'm going to give her that respect. But when I hear brothers talk like this discourse we having now, we act like we don't understand. No, there's reasons for that shit.
I do understand. Women are so valuable. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think women ground men and help them, propel to the next level. I think men get further in life with a woman, right? But if I'm a hardworking man, but I'm only looked as resources, and then she's ready to jump on Tom, Dick, and Harry because he got flash, he's shining a little bit more, his access to money is quicker than mine. It's kind of hard to have that.
Well, no, one, I agree with you, but that's not all sisters.
No, it's not.
And if you're constantly running into that type of woman, then the problem is you, because you're attracting a certain low vibrational energy. Why not have that same energy for women?
You take umbrage?
I mean, that low vibration shit, man. The reason,
you like that?
Nah, I mean, it's cool. I mean, that's media shit. But the thing is, man, you know just as well as I know. Women talk just how niggas talk. Women say the Pookie and the Ray Rays and unemployed niggas got the best dick, so that's why they at them. The 9-to-5 nigga ain't the one. They want the unemployed nigga that's gonna fuck for survival, fuck for a place to stay. So there it is.
Let me rewind. Rewind again. Good conversation tonight so far. I appreciated the different perspectives and everything, the different ideologies, the different takes that that you both came with and stuff like that. I really do. It gives me good insight. You got to understand this podcast. We like I said, the mantra is you got to laugh to keep from crying, but at the same time, we keep you grounded here.
You got to keep it real with your listeners. Be transparent, nigga.
Super.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep you grounded here,
My shoes been untied. I done tripped and fall. Shit, nigga. But I bounce back.
We have to be
perseverance is a motherfucker.
Period. If you're not transparent, that's one of the other reasons.
That's character building.
I'm real.
So you going on record saying that you're still saying you're selfless right now.
He's selfish. He has to be.
You have to be.
If he's right now, if he go out there with his chest out and date a woman, he's so selfish.
The thing that
he gonna get hurt again.
Right. The thing that I always say in my life, I always lived a selfless life. So I'm not gonna sit there and live a selfish life.
The DJ at times can be selfish though.
No.
Because the egotistic. The ego, because you get a bevy of old women that come at you, because you make them feel good when you play records.
Yeah, but you gotta separate.
When you play records, you move in a lot of emotions.
Yeah, but I also know that's DJing, and when I leave out that door and go in my truck, I'm Mr. Jackson.
Last night the DJ saved my life.
Hey, look,
I'm DJing.
He wasn't saying that when he was getting his dick sucked in the goddamn DJ booth. Bombs!
That happened when I was in my 20s. Let's move on.
That's terrible.
Hey, that shit still stays in his fuck. I'm going on record as saying every male DJ has either got his dick sucked or he fucked in that DJ booth at one point in time in his life. If you haven't, as a DJ, a male DJ, if you haven't done that,
you ain't living.
Bombs! You ain't took nothing down in the car right afterwards.
Bulu, I love you.
You fucked up, man. For real.
Bulu, I love you, bro.
Let me rewind again. Rewind one more time. We talked about the tube that blew up. We talked about the crime, of course. Juneteenth. We got to come up with a proper Juneteenth meal that
A
satisfies
Juneteenth
everybody.
menu.
Because you're so anti-cabbage, anti-mac and cheese, anti-sweet potatoes and yams.
That front, nigga. You Thanksgiving.
Ever since you saw that broad,
You visit
go
3
to the
houses.
hospital at Thule Park.
Right?
Ever since she had that soul meal at Thule Park, you've been fucked up ever since.
That was so classic. But no, real shit though. On Thanksgiving, you go to 3 people's houses. What do you see? The same shit at everybody's house.
What the fuck they supposed to make then?
What made that the
potato
staple,
salad
bro?
with raisins in
What
it?
made that the staple?
Pierogies?
Come on.
I can't get fried chicken and fries. I mean, it just I'm
You
just
want
saying-
fried chicken?
I'm just saying, you know, like, damn, dress this shit up, man. Shit crazy, man. Like my family, we do different. Like we do summertime in July. We do summertime in Christmas.
Now, okay, the Louisiana people do the boil. You fucks with that?
No, I don't eat that.
Why?
I got the gout. That's shellfish.
Hit it.
What
They
you
put
gonna-
the crawfish, the potatoes, the boudin, pork sausage.
What we gonna do? We gonna do a meal prep. We gonna live a
I don't
healthy
know, man.
lifestyle
We just
on
need to figure it
Juneteenth.
out, man. But it's just like Juneteenth. That's what it is.
The last 15 years, niggas that started.
Juneteenth is mac and cheese, dressing,
No.
ham, turkey, potato salad, all that shit, man.
I know for a lot of people they treat Juneteenth like it's the 4th of July.
Well,
they
word
bust
is
out-
bond.
They bust out the grill. You know
But
what I'm saying? Get their
niggas
grill
think
on.
it's supposed to be Soulful Sunday.
You know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
all that, man.
But get the grill out, man. We celebrating Juneteenth. I'm
Just
gonna
like how
make-
we eating that Chinese chicken.
I'm gonna make
That's
this clear.
that's them fried chicken is more so of a wow factor than anything. Niggas fried chicken under that. Chinaman's fried for the wow factor, right? I mean, like they do deep fried chitlins. White folk, that's a wow factor. Them pork skins, nigga.
Hit it! Chicharrones!
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna make this clear. Juneteenth, we celebrate 4th of July. It is what it is. It's an everyday joint.
yeah, I mean,
Period. I celebrate my freedom to the core. I'm not celebrating.
it's a national
nobody
holiday, nigga. It stop the banks.
else. Yeah, that's it.
That's real.
Yeah,
I work and nigga, I ain't getting no OT.
They didn't
Hell no.
think you know double time. Man, come on, Home Depot. Let's do
And then
better.
motherfucker gonna tell me we have chicken in the back. Shut up.
Pop it!
Talking about no
Hey,
goddamn chicken in the back.
This is the working title number. You ready? Juneteenth, semicolon, we got chicken in the back.
Fuck that.
Parentheses. Parentheses or exclamation? No. No. What's the quotation marks? Quotation marks. You want another shot of this sound?
Sound.
Come on, sound. Give me a little sound. Yeah, come on. Is that your last shot?
This is me right here. I already took a shot.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Give me a rewind.
Man,
All right, come on. You got to do the last shot. Can't-
hilarious, man.
Give me another shot.
Look at
Let me
that.
rewind again.
Jeff, that's yours. Juneteenth.
I'll take it.
Hand claps. Come on.
Oh yeah.
He said do raw.
So,
Here.
I got roll.
Yeah, he said, hey,
You
say
gotta go
pause.
in
Nigga.
it
Don't
raw,
say
man.
taste that with 3 niggas in
You
there.
got
Man, show enough.
But that's blood pressure.
Let me get that.
chicken breast.
Here you go.
Chicken
But
breast.
you feel what I'm saying, Sam? What's the culture? What's black culture? What's black culture food? That's my question.
Motherfucking pork.
Watermelon, nigga apple.
Fuck it. I'm going to say, from now on, lobster and asparagus is the Juneteenth meal.
Okay. Now you know what I have. Now I don't eat lobster because that's a shellfish. Never had it. But asparagus is like the new nigga. The green beans.
That's the
nigga new green beans.
That's the trend. We trending.
Asparagus is the nigga new green beans. And they always say, you know your piss gonna stink. They always tell you that right before you eat them. You ever had asparagus? No, man, your piss gonna stink.
Hey, that's a good thing, though. It cleans you out.
That's all.
Asparagus cleans you.
Now I'm gonna tell you, I had asparagus
cleans your
one
kidneys
time,
out.
and my dad marinated them in his jerk seasoning, but he kept them crunchy. That soft shit, nah, I'm good. Hey,
That's dope.
Tell him we want some.
what's that? Some jerk marinade?
The marinated,
He made-
the jerk asparagus.
I'll give you the marinade. He come out of the house tomorrow.
No,
Yeah.
we want him to make it.
Them chicken sausages. How them chicken sausages taste? Pause.
I went over to BA's house and domed some chicken glizzies. And I
turned my head as he was eating
I
them.
didn't have a problem with it.
But I got
I
some
domed them glizzies.
Cajun chicken sausage, man, from Dick's More. It's delicious. Pause.
Give me a rewind. The conversation again. As men, we had these conversations. We talk candid. We talk spontaneous. We get at it. Hey, we might not all be on the same page about everything, but we talk and express what we have to say.
Side note, Miss White, Jessica, I appreciate you guys following us and finding us on YouTube and keeping up with us. Real talk. And Miss Bell, thank you.
Shout out to Katrisa. Hey, I left my wife of 7 years for my younger neighbor. Hit that air horns right quick, please. I left my wife of 7 years
For my younger neighbor.
for my younger neighbor.
Right.
She's obsessed with making TikTok videos of us as a couple.
My God.
She's 30, I'm 44. She has 2 kids, not mine, but she created the whole happy, funny family vibe for her TikTok videos. We dressed alike, did dances
Clown.
and skits. A video went viral and her kid's father showed up on her doorstep and threatened me to stop making TikTok videos with his kids. She told him they weren't his kids, but his brother's kids. Oh. Hit it.
Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You gotta have something.
Well, there goes family values.
The brother is in jail.
Yeah.
He snapped and tried to fight her. I intervened and got knocked out. I lost a tooth. She did a TikTok of the fight of me knocked out, laying on the floor,
TikTok.
and announced she's leaving me because old ass men can't protect you, sis. My ex-wife sent the video to everybody.
Ooh.
Girlfriend left me for a week, and I begged her to come back because I really can't find another woman until I get a new tooth.
That nigga can whistle and hum at the same time.
Pit, in it. She's forcing me to make family TikTok videos again. I'm scared of the consequences. Advice.
Leave her now. If she leave you with a missing tooth, why would you come back?
That pussy good, though.
That pussy, excellent.
That pussy is down.
30-year-old pussy, man.
That pussy is downgrade.
Right. Nah, that pussy is good.
He don't like that. That wife must. Hey, that
She missionary. She
bitch.
missionary with socks on.
The wife, bitch, you wasn't doing what you supposed to do, bitch.
These
That
young,
part, I understand.
These
that.
young girls that you stay on their shoulder and fuck them in the face.
Man.
Bombs!
But them young girls have you doing all kind of shit, man.
I have
you
a
doing
child by an
American Ninja
up-and-coming
moves.
drill rap artist. He has a record deal, but the money is gone.
Little murder.
Side note.
Little murder. What?
Come on.
Westside kid lost his fucking life over Juneteenth weekend. Kid named Lil Tutter. Lil Tutter.
I read an article. I seen something about that.
Lil Tutter, 14 years old, taking pictures brandishing a gun.
Yeah.
Now, look, I can't defend you when them crackers from Canaryville and Mount Greenwood be talking shit on Twitter about Brandon Johnson and what he gonna do about the crime and incessant crime and shootings that's going on, because them crackers think these two specific crackers is either part of the police or they want the shit like when Daley, the old man Daley from the 60s was in charge. But this young man, this young kid, 14 years old, like Yummy Sandifer, lost his life. Him and his brother got shot over the weekend on the West Side. West Side is going crazy right now with these shootings. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but West Side is really tearing each other off right now.
Wow.
They're really dropping bodies for real. If you all take a look at him, his name is Timothy Lockhart. He's 14 years old. His brother got shot, who was 15 years old, named Jalen. They both wind up dying. Damn. The picture, of course, you know, they posted a picture of him with one picture with the hand size, the other picture with the 30 popper with the magazine in his hands and shit like that or whatever. They say they're from a group that's got half GDs and half Black Stones. Actually from the South Side, but got popped out here on the West Side. Rest in peace to him. Most, sincere sorrows to and condolences to his mother who lost not one but two kids.
Both of their sons.
Two brothers, one after the other, to gang violence. You know what I'm saying?
This music shit.
Yeah, the music shit is out of control.
And I think that's the thing now, because people are tripping on the fact that they say it's no number one hip hop song. I think one of the reasons on a mainstream level, that part, but I also know is that it's too much of the same thing. Yeah. There's no difference. There's no balance. It's all drill.
I mean, it is some kind of balance. You got, hey, look, last Friday you had 3 albums that came out.
And one of those 3?
Gunna's album came out. Killer Mike's album called Michael came out.
It's not a bad album. And that Chicago album came out.
Correct.
All right. Killer Mike.
Nigga,
that shit crazy.
That's
a dope album, but here we go. Jamal, it's not on the mainstream like that.
It's number one right now on iTunes, I think I heard.
iTunes, that's different.
I concur with Maul. That Count record on that Chicago album is so accurate.
Right. And Chicago, that's my Traxter, that's a cold album. Kind of motivating me to do a EP.
No, don't say that.
I'm serious. I said motivating.
I ain't giving it the thumbs up like that.
I think it's nice. I like the difference. I've
been fucking with Traxters for a minute.
I like the difference. I like the difference of the balance of how he bringing it, and it kind of giving me motivation to do an EP.
Chicago album is out. It's 30 tracks.
It's an A side and a B side. It's 30 side and a B side.
Yeah.
It's A side and a B side.
You can't look at it from that kind of standpoint.
No, I can't.
A side and a B side.
Hey, I did 28.
Because damn. Traxter said he wanted new and old. Shout out to Tifa, all the people that's on there, do or die. It's 50 years of Chicago hip hop, man. But,
It's too much?
Who the fuck has time to sit there and listen to that shit like that?
The unemployed niggas that got good dick that's fucking these angry bitches.
Not even.
Not even.
I got a job. I ain't got time to sit there and listen to that whole fucking thing.
Attention span is small, yo.
Attention span is small, Jeff.
Small,
it's small.
I did. That's what I did.
It's called the tolerance of a toddler.
Right.
Hey, the albums. Hey, look, 8-track. The whole 8-track situation from the 70s is back in style now.
Yes, sir.
The 8-tracks is back in style.
Skip.
8 tracks and that's it.
Skipping.
If it goes over 13, look, hey, sorry.
But I mean,
if it goes over 13, sorry.
I'm going on record though to honestly say, man. I mean, I commend Traxter for what he's done, what he's did. You know what I'm saying? Bringing that sound back, the album back, whatever the case. But he said he bringing old and new together. So I mean, take a listen.
It's dope. It's dope. I mean, I think it's
I
classic.
couldn't.
I gotta get to the second. I gotta get to the second
couldn't
part.
I couldn't
love
listen
it.
to it all. I could. I had to.
I love it.
Eject.
I love it. I thought it was great. But back to the conversation. Killer Mike is #1 on iTunes, but we talking about Billboard. That ain't gonna make it. If it comes on Billboard, it'd probably be like in the
That nigga
20s.
Run shit is hot.
Yeah, that's the first song on that shit crazy.
Everybody,
I ain't gonna even front. The song when I listened to it today on the rewind situation, nigga rich, in rich,
I ain't. You know what?
right after Run. The song right after Run.
They hyped up the 3000.
I don't give a fuck about
And
that.
I was like,
I'm straight.
that was mid.
But the other joints, man, them shit.
I didn't give a fuck about no.
I even thought-
I love the title.
I even thought the Pusha record was mid. When you first
no.
showed the video, I was
That
like,
ain't mid.
that's mid.
No, not me. I'm not gonna say that. Them lyrics.
That motherfucker
That was
Jeff
me.
love blood.
That was mid.
No,
I was like,
Jeff loves blood. Pause.
No, I'm gonna say this.
Loves blood.
Listen. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm here for the shits. It's about time, man.
For what?
It's time for some here for the shit action. Pause.
But
Yeah, it's time for some action, man. I'm ready for some here. I'm ready for some shit to pop. Not no,
that
you know,
clothing
bad-
line for them NBA niggas. That's what they made it for. There ain't nobody 9 to 5 wearing that.
What you talking
That
about?
Pharrell fashion line shit.
Louis Vuitton shit?
There ain't nobody wearing that shit.
You gonna wear them glasses?
None of that shit.
You gonna wear them glasses?
Looking like Avatar. None
get
of
them
that shit.
glasses.
No, nigga.
Man, listen here.
I'm already cross-eyed.
Hey, them
Let me
glasses
tell
finna
you
pop
something.
off. Watch.
Okay.
It's finna
I got a
stop.
lazy eye. Who
Jamal,
gonna catch
Hey,
that?
them Asians finna.
Who gonna catch
What
that
the- we gotta make those glasses. The niggas gonna buy them. Boom.
Right. Put them in there with them
Jamal,
flower sandals in
listen
the
here.
beauty shop.
There you go.
The first opening line did it for me. You're living under the spirit of repossession. I was like, Jesus.
He's like, reality TV is mud wrestling.
Jesus. I'm like, Pusha hit different. He ain't coming regular ways.
I want to hear the whole song.
Jim
before
can't take that.
Jim is not finna be able to handle
Jim
that.
can't take that shit.
He
Y'all
can't.
but here go the thing. Y'all taking him serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all taking Jim serious?
Man, Jim tried to
Y'all
step
got
to
be
him.
cra- Y'all, so then y'all hip hop divas?
No,
I ain't taking that nigga serious at all.
no, Jim threw the first punch.
If he did Hove back in the day and shit like that, supposedly.
serious, man.
No, Jim
At all.
Jim threw the first punch.
Jim came back with it was
With a giggle.
yeah, he did. Came back with a giggle and he got dissed.
Yeah.
He got hit.
But he got talked. He didn't get name checked
Nah.
because Push don't do that shit. But you knew who he was talking about.
But was it actually Jim Jones diss?
Yes,
It was.
Yes, it was.
At what part?
The first line was about
All of it.
the whole
No,
thing.
but, I mean,
Majority of it, he said, don't let me. What did he say about the heaven?
Oh, don't let me close. Don't let
let me close heaven
I
for
thought
the
it was.
hell of it.
He said
Let me
no. He
close
said something to the point where I knew he said something. He's like, I thought it was an honor amongst veterans.
Right. That was Jim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going at Jim.
the first line. He was talking
The
about
whole
him.
8 bars was going at Jim.
Right. The first line,
Kanye, just Jim.
just Jimmy. The first line, he was talking about his foreclosure. Like, dude, don't go. He don't dish you.
Pharrell did that beat though.
Correct.
Yeah, but he don't dish
You
you.
think that beat is mid?
It is mid.
Nah, he
shit
don't
mid as
dish
fuck.
you. To me, he don't dish you.
Niggas thought Kanye did it. The whole timeline I read, Kanye killing them. Like nigga, Kanye wearing sock shoes. Fuck
he got a condom on top of his bra.
yeah, nigga.
He don't, but Pusha don't
Kanye
dish
lay
you
on the ground.
from a level of he talking about your rapping style. He coming at you from the life standpoint. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's the same shit he did with
With Ada, that people don't understand. Like, man, he came at him from him calling Drake a deadbeat dad.
Hey, them niggas is still hurt about that.
My
You got a
God.
whole bunch
He
of
ain't
people.
let that go.
No, Drake, no.
Drake ain't let it go, and his fans are still butthurt about
They poking
that.
the bear.
They are. They still hurt
Man.
about that. Like our king got dissed.
Man,
I mean, it's the same equivalent to how when Ether came at Hove, the niggas was really mad about that shit
Go
too.
back to what I'm saying, dude. So do you want to hear Hove album?
No. Oh, we left off that last week. I said we was gonna pick that back up.
What Hove album?
You asked me, and everybody else, do we want to hit another Hove album?
Yeah, I did. Would you? Do you?
Yep.
Really?
Hell yeah. Right.
About what?
Top tier production.
I don't know.
About what?
I don't know.
Man, don't matter. The nigga still got it. Fuck it.
He got it to perform.
Yeah. He
But
good.
what does he have? What
have to
subject
say.
matter? What subject matter does he have? But
He done did
does
the
he enjoy?
444.
Does he enjoy rapping like Nas does? Nas enjoys being
Right.
an
It's
artist.
like being an artist.
Nas enjoys being a rapper.
Right.
So he's going to come out with these records with these new producers with Hit
Tom
Boy,
Jay doing it for?
huh?
Jay's
Jay
the
could be-
godfather to these niggas.
No, Jay could do the same thing.
Not no more.
Who? Why you say that?
No, he not.
Excuse me.
I don't think he's Godfather to some.
To some, not all. I'm gonna say
not-
some.
Not at all.
These kids like
Not the kids. I'm talking
these
about
kids
the era.
like no. The buying. You
That's just old school.
you don't want a radio single from Jay.
I
No.
don't.
Hell no. We want that. I'm gonna say this. He has to either do one or two things. He has to do an album with one producer, or he do an album with the top tier producers of all time.
I heard the people say.
Primo.
But you
Alchemist.
didn't heard it already though. You didn't heard
Well,
that already.
we haven't heard
Alchemist
them.
yet.
Alchemist.
Yeah.
Hit Boy.
I don't want to hear him with no Hit Boy.
Oh man.
Hit Boy locked in with Nas right now.
Hit Boy got a single that I kind of like.
and that Surf or Drown too is pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's
pretty-
it. It's kind of
Pretty
tough.
good. Pretty good. But like I said, Pusha a different beat.
Ain't nothing fucking with that Killer Mike right now.
No,
The
nothing.
Killer Mike album is dope.
I
The
was
first
listening
2 or 3 records, the 1, 2, and 3 is dope. It's a nice record. Now, let me go back. I gotta say this
I listened to it last night.
for the young niggas. The Gunna album is nice.
You said that.
The Gunna album is nice. It's flows.
I've never heard none of his music, so I wouldn't know what to expect.
I'm not a fan either.
That nigga-
I'm not a fan either. I'm not a fan. I don't listen to his music, but out of curiosity, because of what's going on with the hysteria with him, with them calling him a rat, and then in essence,
That.
and we're talking about business wise, for that album to come out, Young Thug had to sign off on that album.
He coming out with an album end of the month.
No, he's coming out with an album tonight.
Tonight called Business is Business, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Which is probably gonna have Gunna on that album. So here's the thing. What I'm trying to say is, enjoy the music.
That's it. Niggas ain't loyal.
Stop getting caught up in the hysteria of it. Stop
That's
getting
hip-hop
caught up
snobs.
with the street shit of it.
Hip hop snob niggas.
When we understand this, we were in our 20s. We picked sides between Jay-Z and Nas. We picked sides between Biggie and Pac.
Yeah.
I did.
I did. I was with the whole East
I was
Coast.
with Christopher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris all day. Still.
Them niggas is still cool. Some parts of these niggas wound up being cool later on.
Yeah.
2 niggas died. That was true. But them niggas, 2 other niggas wound up being cool later on, laughing at each
So-
other, kicking it and everything. Go
So
ahead.
this city girl bitch say I'm a whore. I'm just a whore.
But
But what?
she don't want her child to be.
No, she don't want her child to know that she's a whore.
You talking about
Whatever the bitch name.
Diddy's girl?
Little puppet.
That's because her mama is a whore.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Mama's a slut.
Apple don't fall too far, nigga. But that's what. So the nigga music for the males is pushing kill, 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 jail, 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 and the women music is pushing pussy, pussy, pussy. I got the best pussy, 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 pussy. I got it.
And that's why we don't have a #1 record.
So, and you
Number
expect
one.
a mama to go tell her son, go shoot this nigga.
Right.
She's a genius.
Right.
She's a
We don't
brain
have a
surgeon.
number
Nah,
one.
you-
She's a brain surgeon.
You gotta
She's the
understand.
dumbest motherfucker on the planet.
Bombs.
We don't have a
To
number
go
one
tell her
record.
son.
We don't have a #1 record because of that. To me, that's one of the reasons.
She let her child. For you cannot sit up and argue at all because you got to survey the situation and tell the difference between who's who. You didn't think about nobody but yourself.
but yourself. You text your son, nigga fucking argue with me in the hot dog stand. Come shoot him. Here I come, mama. Don't forget my Polish and my pork chop.
And think you drive off and think you're going to get away with it. This ain't a video game.
The video, man, if I could find the video, I'll send to you.
This ain't the video game.
And Jamal, they left the place so calm. They didn't run. She walked to the other side, let him in the car. She got in the car, and they drove off. No rushing, no running, no nothing.
Remind me never to go. And I haven't been to that spot in a long time.
I ain't been to 116th for Halsey
I am
in
not going
years,
no more
nigga.
at all.
Nigga, I remember me and my little cousin went to get a burrito, and I set it on the table, and the oil out that motherfucker leaked to the floor. Like, I'm not eating that.
I'm British in America for medical school. I'm engaged to an African-American woman. Her mother told me I must give my fiance access to my bank account because sharing funds is an African-American tradition. So I did. Is there legal standing for this in America? My money is vanishing.
It's called United Negro College Fund.
A mind is a
Lou
terrible
Rawls.
thing. A mind is a terrible thing.
Say it in Lou Rawls' voice.
Lou Rawls. You never find a dumb nigga like mine that give all the money to you. Tender like I do.
City girls are up.
Nigga.
My money is vanishing.
City girls are up. Old white man.
My fiance of 1
Put
year
your mom
just,
on the phone.
my fiance of 1 year just proposed, so we were traveling to Tennessee so he could meet my dad. I told my fiance that my father was an old school, retired Marine, and that he couldn't wear his long locks, that he couldn't wear. Wait. Rewind. Hold on. Hopefully this is not gay. My fiance of 1 year just proposed, so we were traveling to Tennessee so he could meet my dad. I told my fiance that my father was an old school retired Marine, that he couldn't wear his long locks when he meets him. I asked my fiance to cut his hair. He refused, so I cut his locks while he slept.
Oh.
Joe Pesci from Casino.
Well, here we go. I like the way that y'all did that. I like the way that y'all reacted like that. Hit that shit bombs. Okay. I asked my fiance to cut his hair. He refused, so I cut his locks while he slept.
Whoa.
Wow. You dumb motherfucker.
He broke up with me.
Quick.
I'm so hurt. I told him to stop being petty because hair can grow back. Him. Every time I look in the mirror, I see what you did. Is he overreacting?
No.
How long to let him cool down before I try to contact him again?
No more.
I'm
Them
afraid.
dread niggas is kind of religious.
I'm afraid he may call off the wedding.
It's over with. If you sneak and cut that man's hair in the midnight hour while he sleep, God knows what else you may be doing.
You cut his fucking dick.
Not only that.
Be all you can be, fat bitch.
Hit it.
You taking money out of my pocket on some old man shit.
What's that shit from that movie? This is my rifle. This is my gun.
This is for fighting and this is for fun.
Yeah, she taking your money. She may take your life. You cutting this man's head. She taking your life.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
No, I don't trust you, Dookie Ball.
You cut my shit while I'm asleep.
Right.
It's all over the spot, G. Look.
What? Yeah, man.
Mother tells son to shoot man in Southside restaurant. If you ain't the dumbest motherfucker.
And that restaurant's still open right now.
Yeah, serving Polishes and pork chops.
Pumping.
With that being said, in Reason Wickedness Podcast, anywhere where you hear podcasts at, we are there. Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, Apple, Tidal. We are there. Subscribe. Leave a comment. Stream us. Tell a friend and tell 10 more about Reasonable Ignorance Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Jeff the Illis, Coach Mo, Be Able, At the Cloudiest, Magic Mike. Take us out.
All right. This Saturday, Park Forest House Music Fest, the prelude to The Chosen Few. It's going to be a dope experience. JD Out in the Box, high noon. It's going down. Yes, sir.
You see me when you came.
If you went, hey, I'm gonna
Now
make
you
this.
wanna go.
I'm gonna make this clear. Last year was a problem. This year it's gonna be pandemonium. Be there early, 8:00 a.m. Set up your tents. It's gonna be popping. Other than that, Soliloquy is out. You know what I'm saying? Please make sure you cop that. Tell a friend, all that. After Hours will be back in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And remember, keep God first. And Jessica, learn how to be peaceful, all right?
You want that dick, nigga.
She want that gray beard.
Right. Rubbing across her
Give it
pussy.
to her. Quit
Other than
bullshit,
that-
nigga.
Other than that, man, y'all have a blessed night.
Bombs!